Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Horse Racing Gamer. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2003. Keep in mind, you guys know how I usually upload videos on my channel. I record a bunch, usually within like a 1 or 2 day time period, and then I upload. I schedule them to upload, you know, throughout a week or 2 weeks. So keep that in mind with your comments. I'll make sure to leave comments on these videos before they're posted, or at least as soon as they're posted, just to update you guys on that, just in case you forget. So I've been doing a lot of research. I've been scavenging the forums. I've been looking at my horses and just trying to figure out what I want to do as far as breeding is going in the future. Now, you guys know how I usually like to breed in this game. I like to take two really strong families, keep them separate. I don't really like inbreeding. I try to avoid it as much as possible. And then eventually, once I have really strong lines from those families, I will eventually combine them together, and then we kind of go from there. So that's what I'm attempting to do in this game. I don't know if we per se have like a really strong family in this game yet. Crimson Art's been an awesome sire for the most part. Now, Art of Crimson, this boy we're about to race to kick off today's episode, I think he's underachieved for what I thought he was going to be, but he still has won. He's won 4 grade 1s. He's finished in the top 3, 18 out of his 37 races. So he hasn't done terrible, but he's certainly underachieved, especially since he's only maxed out essentially at B rank, and he's 6 years old. So with that being said, I am going to retire him. I'll probably just replace Moon Eyes or Mr. T. I may use him for breeding. I've been considering it, because when you look at his stats, they're average, slightly above average. You know what I mean? So if I were to breed him with a broodmare with the same stats, if not maybe even a little bit higher, you could get a very decent all-around horse, you know? But again, this is stuff I'm considering. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I'm just trying some things out. But again, we're not going to do too much experimental breeding in this game. I've gotten through most of that. But Art of Crimson, I think, is an exception because he has stats that are at least above average in every category. So again, we can get a very well-rounded horse possibly from him, as long as the broodmare is equally as average, if not better. In fact, the better broodmare with his stats would actually probably give us something much stronger than I think. But we'll have to wait and see. So he's having better stats. We're doing much better with him. I know I need to run him closer towards the front. He is the favorite in today's Kyoto S. Now I think he needs to win 3 more grade 1s to get that dirt champ title. And from what I'm seeing from different forums, different people doing breeding across several games, you know, sometimes retiring a horse at its peak makes a difference for the breeding, and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I wish Tecmo developed, or at least gave us some sort of insight as to, you know, their breeding algorithm and how they determine the foals that we end up getting, because there's nothing really conclusive that can tell us exactly what stats we'll be getting from horses, how good they'll be. Sometimes we'll breed 2 monsters together and then the foal ends up being a dud. All of us have experienced that. The one thing that we all do know, at least for the most part, is that if you breed 2 really strong horses together with you know, good leg types, good distances, good stats in the most important categories, more than likely you're bound to get a good foal. But again, sometimes we end up getting duds when that happens. But for the most part, we know it's a pretty safe way to do breeding. And of course, naturally in this game, because you can only breed once a year, it's going to take a lot longer for you to figure out exactly what lines and what is actually going to work for you. So that's the main thing in this game. It's taking longer, obviously, to figure out what lines really work. Mainly because we still need stronger broodmares. As great as Perfect Art was, as great as Honeybee was, we still need broodmares with better stats, like consistently better stats. Like everything is at least A at the minimum, B at the minimum, and up. We still have a couple of our broodmares with C and D stats. I'm trying to obviously breed that out with future generations and eventually find a good filly in the market. But the thing is, the fillies in this game, at least the ones that are available in the market, their stats are just not that great. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. I feel like it's a lot easier to find better, and Art of Crimson, you're fine. Like, relax, bro. But I feel like in the other Gallop Racer games, it's easier to find stronger fillies, you know, to retire as broodmares. But in this game, like, it's pretty difficult. So I really have to rely like on my own originals, to be honest, and it's just taking a while because I want to avoid inbreeding. So get Art of Crimson moving up now. Let's see if he can run this turn. He's got a long way to go. Okay, closer's tapped in. That's very good. No Rebo. Let's see if he fights. Come on, Crimson. Show me something. You're the favorite, bro. Ah, overwhipped. Does he still have momentum? He still has momentum. He's still pushing. This is going to be another Dirt G1 for Art of Crimson. To think that he's finally starting to show his pedigree as a 6-year-old is not shocking, but it's like, wow. And that I felt like I ran that race well up until that final 2.6, you know, remaining, and botched it a little bit. But nonetheless, he pulled through. It's another Grade 1 win for Art of Crimson. I am recording this video very late. It's like past midnight, so my energy is not going to be the same as it is in most of my videos that I record earlier in the morning or the afternoon. It's his 5th Grade 1 for Art of Crimson. Two more, and he can get the Dirt Champ title, which would be fantastic, and that's obviously what we're working on for him. Please give me a okay, I was going to say yes. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Much better photo than what we usually get. 6 years old, and he's finally starting to show that Crimson Art pedigree. 6 years old, man. I suppose better late than never, eh? I'm very happy with that. Like I said, I still feel like he's underachieved, but watch, he has like a monster 6-year-old season. And it's like, okay, maybe he underachieved for the first 5 years of his career, and then he just absolutely explodes. Which I think is going to be, this is going to be his last year. I doubt I'll run him as a 7-year-old. Depends. I mean, he would have to really still be extremely strong. And they gave me S for the stretch. Like, this Gallop racer doesn't make sense sometimes. Like, I overwhipped. I felt like I'd mistimed it. Still gave us an S. Like, okay, sure, whatever. But that was a very good Grade 1 for Art of Crimson to win. He needs 2 more. And we can get him that Dirt Champ title, which is, I mean, it's right there for us. Royal Robin has raw talent. He's from Absurd Dream out of Scabbard. I don't really have any expectations for him, to be honest. So if he ends up doing better than what I thought, that would be fantastic. And as usual, I'm just going to stick to Guts training because I suck at everything else. I know I can practice, but like, I just don't want to. I admit, it's just me being lazy. And Guts training is just more fun for me to do, so might as well. You guys know me. Gotta have the gutsy horses. That's a must. I do not do well with horses that don't want to fight. And we're getting goods. That's not what I want. We need excellence. Come on, bro. As long as we get like a high 80, low 90, I'll be okay. Watch, Royal Robin's going to end up doing better than Art of Crimson. That's just how my luck seems to work in Gallop Racer. Horses I have no expectations for, 92, we'll take it. Horses I have no expectations for, I always end up doing way better than I think. I probably just need to like keep that mindset and be like, okay, I'm excited for this horse, but we're not going to know. As opposed to just assuming, I'm breeding 2 monsters together. The foal's going to be amazing, and then the foal underachieves. They've done extremely well. I think the stats are looking pretty good so far. We're in the very beginning of the year. It would be amazing if Absurd Dream and Scabbard is like actually a good combination. Art of Crimson's not doing well. His stats have pretty much stayed the same. I'm trying to see if he's peaked yet. It's 2 back-to-back Grade 1s. I still want to get him the Dirt title, but I mean, if I couldn't, like, I'm not going to be upset. So, let's see when he's ready to go again, which won't be until a while. And there's no Grade 1s for him to run, as usual. I wonder if he'll be better in the Universal Cup this year. It's still going to be a tough Grade 1 for him, but obviously we're going to give it a shot. He finished 9th, I think, last year in it. Art of Crimson, you have been a very interesting horse, but a very frustrating horse, I would say, for 2 to 3 years. But he's finally showing that pedigree, which is nice. So I definitely overhyped him. I just assumed, because Scabbard is such a good broodmare across most of the games, I just assumed he would also, you know, share that same consistency, especially combined with Crimson Art. But, you know, it took him a long time to really get to the point where I feel like we can really start to knock out these Grade 1 wins finally. So anyways, we're with our filly Kesha's gal. She's from Crimson Art out of Deer Puffy. I'm hoping this is a strong line to use going forward. Now, she doesn't have great odds here today. We have snowy conditions. Going 8 furlongs. She should be okay. Yeah, she only has her tack on the front 2 legs, which is fine. We kept her pretty basic, especially since Deer Puffy and Crimson practically had nothing. What's her leg type again? Now, her stats don't look great, but keep in mind, late growth type, so she's not going to start showing stats in the 70s and the 80s until she's 5 years old, probably at the earliest. And I think I just have her on... balance training. Balance and speed. Or no, balance and stamina. Because her stamina is only 6 points away from her speed, so... we need stronger fillies with better stamina. I really do. I know that's going to help me out a lot when it comes to winning other titles and, you know, achieving more success in this game. Most of our fillies, for the most part, have had like C-rank stamina. In fact, they all have. I haven't had a single filly in this series with B-rank stamina or higher. So I'm big time focusing on the stamina right now for sure. Alright, so she gets out pretty well. She's a little bit slow to get up to the front like I'd want her to be, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, she doesn't do too bad. So, again, she's from Crimson Art out of Deer Puffy. I'm hoping she turns out to be solid. Again, I'm starting now with saying I hope she'll be okay. I hope he'll be okay without assuming they're just going to be great because of the parents, because sometimes it just doesn't happen. That happens in real life regularly, especially here in the States. Like, you know, great champions will be bred with other champions, and the horses, their offspring, it's hit or miss, man. Sometimes they come out good, and the other times they're just, you know, average, may win a grade 1 here and there. Okay, where can we go? Nice. Okay, she's got closer. No Revo. Let's see how she fights. See how she fights. Furlong left to go. She's still... Wow. We absolutely pulled away from the rest of this field. What happened? I overwhipped. We're going to finish 3rd with Catch This Gal. She absolutely pulled away from the rest of the field. And we weren't even supposed to finish in the top 3. That's a great effort. I'm very happy with that. That's a great effort from Catch This Gal. I think we're supposed to finish probably, what, 8th, 9th? We're supposed to finish 7th. That's really a solid effort in an open. In those conditions, stretch was S. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that the game is giving me S ratings for stretch. Like, usually I feel like when I run races like that, it's, you know, C, B, maybe an A. But I'm not complaining. I just wish Gallop Racer would make more sense sometimes. And, you know, it always doesn't. If that even makes any sense, actually. So like I said, I think I just have her on stamina and balance. I'll have her do 2 months of balance training, and then the month after that will be stamina. 2 more months of balance training, then stamina. Because, like, her stats are very average across the board, except for power and braking. Those are really bad. But like I said, I mean, I can do without those. You know, I wonder if she'll struggle in the harder G1s, like the special ones, because of those tougher courses. I am a little bit concerned about that, but to be honest, as long as we're able to get, you know, a couple titles with her in some grade 1s, I'm not going to be too picky. So she's doing decent in open. She only has 1 win, though. I would like to get her another win sooner than later. 11 furlongs I don't want to do. We're going to have her run against the gals in this Queen Stakes, this grade 3. See how she does that. Art of Crimson, he'll be in the Universal Cup. We're still doing training with Royal Robin. And again, I'm still waiting to see if, like, any decent fillies may pop up in the market with good stamina. I mean, really good stamina, but, like, it's just the same colts, man. Like, I don't need any more colts. I don't want any more colts right now. We need stronger fillies, even though my fillies classifications are all pretty much S or double S, but, like, we need stronger ones with better stamina. Unfortunate today, so only so much we can do. Let's get back into another race here. So I appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. Can't tell you guys that enough. We'll never be able to not tell you enough. Alright, so we're up again with Our Lady, Catch This Gal. It's all 3-year-old filly. She has better odds here today. We're expected to finish 4th, actually, which means we have a chance to win. So let's try to get a better start. I'm going to try to get her to the front sooner. That last race I was lagging a little bit in the beginning stages. Let's try to get her to the front sooner, settle her in, and see if we can actually get her her 2nd win. Kramer's King. How do you unlock Kramer's King in this game? I've been looking, and, like, people are like, oh, I think it's this, or I think it's this. Like, nobody really knows. Like, how do you unlock him in this game? Seriously, I would love to use Kramer's King in this game or 2004. Mainly this game, just because it'd be something different. But, like, still, nobody really knows how to unlock him. There's a lot of uncertainty about some things in Gallop Racer, like amongst, you know, some parts of the community, not everybody. Some people obviously know virtually everything about the game, but some things are a little bit flaky, you know, like people are like, oh, I think this works, but I'm not sure because then I've done this. Like, I've been reading the forums of people talking about breeding S-ranked horses together and getting stronger foals from them as opposed to breeding double S's together. So like, things don't really make sense, you know. Here we go with Cassius Gal. The 11's out there on the outside. I felt it. I felt the revolution was coming. Yeah, this is going to be her second win of the season. I think it should be. The 12 is keeping up with us, though. Oh, boy. 12 is really keeping up. 12 is still keeping up. Come on. Come on. Finish strong. Finish strong. I just want to win this race, but I think the 12 is going to catch us. I swear the 12 got us. That's a bummer, but that's a great effort from Cassius Gal. Fantastic effort again. She's feeling a lot better than Art of Crimson did in the beginning of his career, so I think she's going to be a monster of a horse once she hits her peak. Because I feel like we're already in rhythm with her. In fact, you guys know I was saying it, and we finished third. That's disappointing. Not from her. It's just disappointing that we got nabbed at the line. But good effort. Good effort. Very good evals. But you guys remember what I was saying probably a couple episodes ago, or maybe even the last episode about Art of Crimson. His leg type is what has messed me up. He runs as a preceder when he really should be, you know, mid to front. Those leg types would help him out so much more, and we would have achieved so much more in the previous years of his, you know, career. But him wanting to run as a closer but not having closing speed, it just doesn't work. You know. I recommend speed training. I know you do, bro, but like, I suck at it and I don't want to mess that up. I'd rather stick to guts training, even though I know I could be potentially hurting the speed. But if I do speed training and I don't get a 90, it's going to be a waste of a session. I need to stick to guts training. Honestly. Because at least I know my horses will always have heart and should be fighting much harder in the races, so I shouldn't have to worry about that too often. That'll make finishing in races a lot easier, having better results. You know what I mean? So, this should be at least a 93 or higher. Spot on 93. I felt just getting good ratings on those couple of whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they calls it. Mini games. Those goods took us away from the excellence. We've done extremely well. I think we have. Guts rating is looking good. Stamina is looking higher than speed. But then again, horse has decent heart. I'm satisfied. My horses always have decent heart. That's what we breed here at the HRG stables. We always have gutsy horses, even if they're not the best. Always. Like, we don't work with horses that just don't have the guts or the hearts, man. It's nothing against them. Still amazing animals, but like when it comes to racing, we need the gutsy horses that want to race and want to win. We really do. So that was a G3 for her. Oh, let me see. So she's finished in the top 5 out of her 9 meets. She's not doing terrible. Like, she's a late growth type guy. She's not going to hit her peak. She's not going to start showing real promise until 5. So we still have 2 years of development with her. Could try her out in a grade. I don't think her stamina is good enough for a grade 2 yet. I'm actually going to keep her. I could do another grade 3, or I could put her in an open. I'm going to drop her in an open because I want to get her a win. So we'll do that. Her stats just aren't good enough for me to be doing anything else. Are there any fillies in... Oh my gosh. This is what I mean. This is why, like, I have to do breeding the way I'm doing it in this game. It's not giving me any good fillies. It just, they don't pop up. They're just not there. They're just avoiding me, unfortunately. The ladies in this game, they do not want me, man. They do not want me. The girls, they want nothing to do with me. Or the game just doesn't, you know, want that either. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work with the girls we have who have been amazing. They've all done well for me. I'm easy to please, even if they haven't achieved, like, you know, this Hall of Fame success. Like, I'm still happy with all of our fillies and broodmares that have won grade 1s and just have done well to win races. So Cassius Gal, middle of the road odds. What's new? let's go ahead and get her a good start, get her to the front, and try to win. I can't wait once her stats improve. She's going to win a lot of races. A lot. I already feel it. She has a good leg type. She's pretty balanced, even at this level for an E-ranked horse. So, you know, she has good health. We can run her a lot. As always with Crimson Art, like I will forever use Crimson Art in this game. As long as we can continue to get good foals from him, because like that growth type is fantastic. I'm not going to do it for obviously every single foal. Sometimes we're going to want to achieve things that may require a fast peaking horse, but the Crimson Art foals are always going to have good health, good conditioning. They're always going to be able to race for a long time, and naturally as we continue to find better and stronger brood mares to breed with Crimson, those foals are going to be born with much stronger stats in the beginning, which means they'll be able to achieve more success earlier than usual. So that's just Gallop. She's still doing fine. They're going to go. She has plenty of stamina. Let's get rolling. Here we go. Revolution time. No Revo. That's fine. Run them down. Let's go. Beautiful run. Here comes the 9. Here comes the 9. Okay, nice. Stretch burst. She's doing well enough to finish in the top 3. We just can't get the wins yet. Like, keep in mind, her stats are still like 40s and 50s, people. So this is pretty darn decent. And it's another 3rd place result, man. She's doing well. She is doing really well. I cannot wait till she hits her peak. We have been finishing above our odds every single time with her. So wait till that stamina kicks in. Wait till that speed gets up into the 80s. It's going to be really nice, I think. It's going to be really, really nice. So, again, another good result there for Cassius Gal. Continuing to work, continuing to develop, continuing to improve. And slowly but surely, she's still E-ranked, which is fine, but stats pretty much still the same. They will be for a little bit, probably until the end of her 3-year-old season. Let's get her another race. I am curious how she would do in a grade 1, but I don't know if I'm going to actually do that. Azalea Cup, let's go ahead and run her. Top 4 go to the Golden Derby. Let's just see how she fights. That's all I want to see. I do like to do that with my originals, you guys know, within their first 2 or 3-year-old season, especially if like they're late developing horses and they're just not ready for grade 1s. I'll still toss them in one just to see how they fight. Art of Crimson's stats have stayed like the same. They really have. I just have him on balanced training. I don't know if I should start working on his speed a little bit more. Maybe I'll start doing a couple more months of like speed training here. See if anything starts to increase. I mean, if he had speed in the 80s, that'd be nice. But he's very well-rounded, so I don't know what else really to do with him. Okay, Universal Cup, right. Alright, let's see how he does in this Universal Cup. I mean, winning this would be pretty big for us. We haven't won the Universal Cup since Crimson Art? Or Vivid Legend. Have we... I can't remember if we won the Universal Cup with Vivid Legend, actually. I don't think we did. Okay. Let's see. It's a tough field. Well, Rachel Zegal, or Sirius. Okay. It's a tough field. I knew it. Like, there's a lot of horses that can finish in the top 5, let alone be at the finish line with us. So this is, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. But if we run this as perfectly as we can, we certainly have a chance to win. I mean, the favorite is the favorite is Stern Knight and Dancing Pleasure, co-favorites. Both position 9 and 10, so we're right there with them. We're not too far off, but it's seven horses, right? No, 8 horses out of this race could realistically finish or win this race out of 14. So this race is wide open, man. Wide open. I'm definitely gonna have to keep him closer towards the front and get a good jump, and just make sure that we're not burning him out. I know last year we ran him. He, of course, didn't have the speed to compete with the other fastest horses, and then he eventually did start to gas out a little bit at the end, but I think I started him a little bit too late, so I have to make sure I get him going at the right time. He does well when he stays in front. Like, if he takes the lead around the final turn, which would be turn 4, then he has a chance to stay in the front if his stamina is there. So I have to make sure I manage his stamina to the best of my ability. Not a perfect start, it's okay. 10 furlongs, you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably just going to settle him back here, to be honest, for now, and then I'll move him up towards the front. I really want to save as much stamina as possible. So I will, I'll just have him settle back here as we get through the race a little bit more. I'll begin to move him up. I would like to keep him on the inside if I could, but I don't know if it's going to be open. I'll keep him right here. We'll save some ground back here. Okay, they're moving and doing that weird thing where they move out, they'll move back in. So I'll keep him right here. I think this is okay for now. Slowly start to move him up. It's a big race for Art of Crimson. I mean, he definitely has the pedigree to run it, but winning, you know, it's a whole nother thing. I would like to see a good effort, and win would be amazing, but, you know, don't know if he's quite there for it. We'll see. Maybe this horse will show me more than I think. Now we got to get him moving a little bit now. Make sure I get him into space. He has good space now, so the stamina I'm worried about. You guys see? I am worried about the stam. Okay, let's get him moving. Let's get him moving. We're going to go ahead and just move over. Come on, man. Let's go. No Rebo. It's fine. He's showing some heart, but like, that's what I mean. Just doesn't have the speed. If he had a better speed rating, he's taking off. He's still staying strong, though. Still staying very strong here. Oh, wait. We still have some time. Oh, if we had an ability to kick in. He's going to finish third in the Universal Cup. You know what? That's a solid effort from a horse that I have struggled with for 2.5 years of his career. That's solid. Again, he's just not strong enough to get that win in that type of race, unfortunately. But that's solid. We were supposed to finish 5th. We finished 3rd. I'll take it. Dancing Pleasure, the favorite, ends up winning. Far Series ends up finishing 2nd. So I don't think there's... I don't know if getting him going sooner and ahead of those horses would have helped, because he did stay with them. But again, he just it still takes him a while to get up to top speed. He's not like a blistering fast horse. So like even if I start him sooner, it's still going to take some time. And I think if I would have started him sooner, he would have gassed out earlier, and we potentially would have fallen down the order. I think that's the best he can do in that type of race against those horses, which that's not terrible. Again, stats aren't improving. He's got 5 grade 1s. He hasn't earned a whole lot as far as prize money, but it is what it is, man. You know, we can only do so much. Let's see here. 10.5. I don't really, not really trying to push that. A grade 3. Is there a grade 1 anytime next month? Any decent one at least? Regal S. He's a dirt horse. Wait. Let's run him into grade 3. Let's just try to get an easy win. Handicap. I mean, I'll deal with that. Hopefully, it's not too egregious. Breeding is going to be happening very soon. I know who I'm doing this year, because no fillies are popping up in the market. I was saving that spot for a filly, but like, horses making steady progress. Be patient. I'm always patient. Even if it seems like I'm not, I'm always patient. It's just when I have expectations for a horse and I think that horse is going to be amazing from, you know, an earlier point in their career, that's the only time I may seem a little impatient. Like Art of Crimson, I thought he was going to be stronger sooner. And you guys see, he's really coming into his own as he's going to be halfway through his 6-year-old season. Like, I didn't think he was going to be that late developing of a horse, but clearly he is. It'd be amazing if he was still developing into a 7-year-old season, which means maybe Universal Cup next year could actually be a win. If his stats are still improving by the end of this year, like, I'm not going to retire him. I'll just keep him going until it's like his stats have dropped. That should be like a 96 at least, bro. 98, let's go, and another record. See, let's just stick to the guts training, man. It works for me, it's reliable, and we continue to set new records, so might as well. I swear, like, watch, Royal Robin ends up being a stronger horse than we can imagine. This horse has decent heart. Yeah, we know. We get it. All my horses have decent heart, man. That's just what we do here. Beautiful, beautiful dark gray. Oh, you guys know it. We love the grays here, don't we? Healthy boy. This is from Vivid Legend and Honeybee. Is it? No, this is from Vivid Legend and Perfect Art. Duh, Eric. I have Honeybee in my spreadsheet. That's not right. I already know the name I'm going to give him. Perfect Aesthetic. Yeah, Perfect Aesthetic. I think that fits him. He's from Crimson Art out. No, he's from Vivid Legend out of Perfect Art. I did just say that, didn't I? Yeah, Perfect Aesthetic. I can't even fit it, of course. Ugh. I could if I did it all as one word, but wouldn't that look kind of ridiculous? I feel like it would. Maybe not, though. Perfect Aesthetic. I wonder if I could spell it differently. I don't like all of that as one word. That looks really ridiculous. I don't know how else to spell this ingeniously, or ingeniously, however you want to say it. I can't spell aesthetic any different way. Perfect? I could spell perfect in a different way. But like how? That's what I mean. Name doesn't even work. So annoying. Actually, I'm going to call him something different. We're just going to call him Perfection. How about that? I don't know if he's going to be or not, but yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and just call him Perfection. And see how he does. He is from Vivid Legend and Perfect Art, so I'm hoping he should be pretty solid. Perfection. I wonder if we can call him Mr. Perfection. No, we'll just stick to Perfection. It's been a while since we've just done like just one name. Breeding season has begun. Actually, let me look in the market. If there's a filly with really good stamina, I will not breed this year. But I highly doubt there's going to be anything available. Oh, what do you know? Nothing available. As always. It's just the same colts. The game just doesn't want me to use like any of its own fillies or mares. So, it's fine. Alright. We're going to go ahead and breed. Actually, let's go ahead and look at our foal that we currently have. Then we'll breed. So Be a Legend. This is from Vivid Legend out of Honeybee. He should be pretty amazing. I highly doubt we'll struggle with this horse. Vivid was easy to work with. Honey was easy to work with. Scotch and Crimson were very easy to work with. So Be a Legend should hopefully actually come out to be a legend. Perfection. 2 grays. 2 dark grays. This one from Perfect Art and this one Be a Legend. I'm wondering where he got that from, because Honeybee, you guys remember how she looked. She's complete opposite of what Vivid Legend looks like in her foal. Crimson was darker, Scotch was darker, so maybe that's where it's from. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, very excited. Alright, I'm going to do Vivid Legend and Dear Puffy, because like, I'm not doing Sweet Dream. I don't want to do Scabbit, and we've already done Honeybee and Perfect Art. Crimson, we've already done with virtually everybody. I'm going to have to wait till one of our non-Crimson fillies can be retired as a mare, or when she's, you know, able to be at that point. We'll focus on that. So we're gonna do Vivid. Wait, what does he have that's E? Breaking? Ah, okay, that's fine. So we're gonna do Vivid Legend and Dear Puffy. 14K. What is Scabbit? How much is this gonna cost? 6. Scabbit costs more, but like I don't really want to do Scabbit again. Not anytime soon. Dear Puffy, I think, will still give us something solid. That's Sweet Dream. From Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. So this is gonna... Wait, a Sweet Dream will cost more than Dear Puffy, only because of the eval. Her speed is really great, but D stamina. Like, C stamina is the best we got. We have to stick with it. Vivid and Dear Puffy. Should be okay, I'm hoping. Obviously. What we know for sure, looking at this right now, speed should be mid-80s, I'm hoping. You know, at least low to mid-80s. Staying should be, you know, similar to the speed. Stamina should at least be 70-ish, 75, so not bad. We're still working on it. Power should be solid. Temper could be decent. Guts, A and D. Guts could be somewhere between, like, 65 and like 80. Guts is a wide range. Response should hopefully be closer to 80 from Vivid Legend. Health is not great, but we'll go ahead and do it. For next year, successful. Hopefully that's really strong. And then after that, I don't know if we're going to breed next year. There's nothing else I really want to do with like our horses remaining. Not until we retire maybe somebody like Art of Crimson or something, but can't really think of any other experimental breeding. That Guts rating is looking really strong there for Royal Robin. And Art of Crimson, yeah, his stats are already dropping, so he has hit his peak. This is the best he'll be ranked. So just try to win 2 more Dirt G1s, and then try to get him a title, and then we'll retire him. But like if I run him in the next Dirt G1 I run him in, if he doesn't win that, then I'll just retire him. Not even gonna chase the title. Because, like, sometimes it makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I don't want to become obsessed over it. Title chasing. We'll do it if we can, but, you know, if it's not plausible to keep chasing a title with the horse, we'll just let it go. So she's a long shot here today, which means if we finish 14th, if we finish it anywhere higher than 13th, that'll be a good effort, and I think we will. She's the only filly running against the Colts in the Azalea Cup. My gosh. Talking about putting her in a really tough test, but again, she is from Crimson Art and Dear Puffy. I think she'll be okay. I hope we'll be out a couple horses. Clearly, statistically, she's nothing close to these grade 1 colts, but I'm not really swayed by that. If we can run her right, save her, you know, a good ground, maybe get a revolution, we could finish pretty strong. We've done it before. It's extremely unlikely, and it's hard to do, but it's not impossible. So, we'll just have to wait and see, right? Alright, wonderful 0 with the record, blah, 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 who cares? Perfect start. That's already a good start here. Alright, let's continue to work her, continue to work her, continue to work her. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, please, slow down, please, slow down, please. There we go. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, I'm just gonna have her tail this lead horse. She should be fine. Who's that behind me? I don't know, but didn't even see who the favorite was. Not like it matters. We're expected to finish last, so just want to get a good result from her. Bad position. Oh my goodness, it's 14 horses. Are you telling me they want? Ugh, this game is so annoying with that sometimes. Like, she's in 5th, and that's not good enough. Like, I've been able to run horses with this leg type in 5th, and they've been fine. But I guess it depends on the size of the field. Whatever. You're fine. Here you go. Stamina's pretty decent, actually. I think we've managed it okay. We have inside leverage. I want to make sure I keep that. I wonder if we can just shoot up this lane behind this 6 horse. I hope so, but I'm not sure if it's actually there. Okay. She's got a good jump here. Is this open? It should be, right? I hope. She's fighting pretty strong. She's gonna drop. Oh, there's stretch burst. She is getting past on the inside. She's not gonna finish in last. She's not gonna finish in last. She's at least gonna beat 2 horses. Or 3. Finishes 11. See, it's good signs. It's good signs for Catch This Gal already. I knew we weren't gonna finish in last. No way. Double S on the stretch. Positioning wasn't great. Who cares? We were okay. Yeah, we've actually. She's very easy to work with already. I love horses that are easy to work with from the jump. Art of Crimson, like, it took me 2.5, 3 years to get comfortable with him, really. But like Catch This Gal, I already feel good in rhythm with her very early. So to me, that's good signs of things to come. So yeah, 11 meets, 11 races so far for her. She's finished in the top 3 6 times. A lot of shows. Those wins are going to start coming eventually. I know they are. We just have to be patient. Young Mile Cup? I kind of want to run her in this too, because, like, why not? I mean, sure, a win would help, but I think if she continues to show us, and this is shorter, 8 furlongs may actually help her a little bit better. I feel like this is good experience for her. I want to make sure I get really dialed in with her early on, as we're doing now. That way, when she hits her peak, you know, we can just win. And she can get a lot of titles. She can run 8 to 14 furlongs, so we can get several titles with her. Art of Crimson's up in this grade 3 and not even the favorite. Hilarious. Well, like I said, we'll try a dirt grade 1 eventually after this one, and if he doesn't win that, I'll just retire him. He's won 5 grade 1s. I mean, in reality, a horse winning 5 grade 1s is still a big deal in the real world. So, of course, we're playing Gallop Racer. It's very easy for us to stack a horse with like double-digit grade 1 wins. But in reality, like 5 grade 1 wins from a horse in reality is pretty freaking amazing. So, I still try to keep that in mind when playing this game. You know what I mean? That just like in reality, like several grade 1 wins for a horse is still fantastic. I mean, a lot of horses don't win a grade 1, so you can get a couple. You know, I'm okay with that, and we'll just see what we can do. I think I do want to breed Art of Crimson and Dear Puffy if it's going to be worth it, because Dear Puffy I think is the best brood mare with the most average stats that I have across the board out of all the mares we have. I think she's, you know, I think she has the best chance of giving us a horse with good stats in most of the categories. So, okay, are we in last place? No? Oh, looks like it. Okay, gotta get him moving now. We gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move. We gotta go. We gotta go, bro. I know you're coming from far back. He gets closer. I'm gonna move him to the inside. All right. Let's see if we can punch. He just needs speed. Okay, there's not really a gap there like I thought. Didn't run this race right, but let's see if he closes down. Okay, he's still closing. Overwhipped? No, he's still good, but yeah, too late. This is what I mean. He just doesn't have a kick like the horses we're used to. He really doesn't. He's never had like a kick or a drive. It's just like slowly he gets faster. Slowly he starts to move up. You know, he's not like Honeybee or Perfect Art. Honeybee was scary. Like, she just absolutely floored it. You know, Perfect Art, kind of the same thing. But Art of Crimson, he does not have that speed that I thought he would. Even though his speed is still mid-70. It's not terrible, but he's well off of what we're used to. That was a bad race. I messed that up. It's not a big deal. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and run him in a grade, another grade 1 on the dirt. And then see how he does. If we can't get the win, then that'll probably be it. Is there anything, though? There's nothing until next month. It's annoying. Caesar's Cup. Well, that's going to be a good grade 1 for us to win, if we can win it. So, that could be his last race. I don't really want to run him anymore after that. Not really. What else is there going to be? I mean, what else is there to do or to try to achieve at that point, you know? Let's go ahead and do a quick save. So today's episode has been, it's been okay so far. I mean, Cassius Gal's late developing. She's not going to be winning right out the gates, even if I run her in opens, because her stats are just still relatively low for some of the competition. Art of Crimson, I mean, you know, he's, like I said, one more race with him. If he wins that, we'll keep him rolling. If he doesn't, we're done. Guts training again. I probably should try practicing speed training at some point. But, like, I feel like my horses have, with the exception of Art of Crimson, I feel like they've always been pretty fast, so I don't really feel the need to, like, to actually do speed training myself. Like, we're always still going to get horses that'll eventually hit 80 speed at the minimum, so I'm not really worried about it right now. That good already dropped me probably down to, like, a 97 maximum. Watch, Royal Robin turned out to be a star. I keep saying it because I feel like that's just what the game is going to do to me. Art of Crimson, I had high expectations for. He's underachieved. 98. Wow. I'm quite surprised by that, actually. But I'm not complaining. 98 is still very good, obviously. Well, I'm excited for Royal Robin. Like I said, no expectations, so however he does is going to be fine. If he ends up overachieving, then that'll just be icing on the cake, right? No expectations, but I'm hoping he'll be a very solid horse for us. From Absurd Dream out of Absurd Dream out of Scabbard. Young Mile Cup for Cassius Gal. Again, long shot, but she's not expected to finish last. She's expected to finish 13th. So we still have a chance to do something with her. For sure. Let's give it a shot. 2 furlongs shorter, so maybe that'll help give her an edge to stay a little bit more competitive in the end.
Day for racing.
Yeah, I'm really excited for her growth.
Track.
I do think she's going to be a very enjoyable horse, like most of our fillies have been. I mean, as far as like the recent lines, the recent generation, I've enjoyed all of them. Like, none of them have really been bad horses. It's just Perfect Art and Honeybee have been the best that we've had on this series, but you know, the more recent ones have not been terrible. Like Absurd Dream, she was fine. She still won a couple of grade 1s, but I knew she wasn't probably going to amount to too much. You know, so. Alright. It is amazing. Like, she really, like, she doesn't want to be 5th. She is a little bit tricky to, like, get up to, like, the front, though, because her braking isn't good, so we're always going to come out a little bit slow. That is a little bit of an adjustment that I have to adapt to with her, but like for the most part, she's a very easy gal to work with. So
okay, this is where the race is won.
Running a little bit hot here, but this is a grade 1, so pace is typically going to be a little bit faster. I'm going to go ahead and just, well, of course you're going to move out. Okay, let's get the jump. Gonna save the whip for now because I don't want her to gas out. Let's go ahead and hit it now. She's still beating half of the field, man. It's not going to be a money place finish, but she's still beating several horses that she wasn't supposed to beat at all. So, I'm telling you guys, you're seeing it right now. When we develop this type of relationship with the horse early on in their career and they have a late growth spurt, they're going to turn out to be amazing. It always happens like that. Supposed to finish 13th, we finished 9th. That's another solid grade 1 performance from her, at least beating out more horses than what the game says she should be. That is a good sign. We've been consistent. We haven't finished lower than where she's supposed to be, I think, in any of her races. Art of Crimson, I had a lot of races with them in the first 2 years where we were finishing well below our expectations. So, very happy with Cash's Gal so far. Very, very happy with her. She's still E-ranked. That's fine. Her stats still haven't changed. They will later in the year. Probably done with grade 1s for now, though. I've gotten a good feel for how she runs, so. But they just keep popping up, man. They keep popping up. They keep popping up. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna try it again. I know I could be running her in grade 3s and grade 2s, but let's try another one. If we can't finish at least in the money, then I'll probably relax for a bit. But third time's a charm. Maybe we can actually get a top 5 result in this next grade 1 with her. Last month of preparation for Royal Robin, and again, we're going guts training. Like, if I didn't trust, you see, not as much. Stick to the guts. It'd be amazing if I could get better at balance training, but like, I still don't even understand how that works. It's just question marks, and then you can kind of do whatever you want, and then you have to finish underneath the time. So I'm still not very good at that. If anything, I'd rather practice that balance training as opposed to trying to just focus on stamina or speed or anything else. Like, if I can actually do decent with balance training, then that would be nice, but I still don't understand it quite. It's a little bit tricky. This is going to be like a low 90, because we got a couple of good. It's going to be a low 90, maybe high 80. 94. I thought it was at least going to be 91 or 92, so that's not terrible. I think we did pretty well with this training. I think that was our best month, our best times of like guts training with any of our originals, any of our 2-year-olds. So let's see what his stats are. Again, he's going to be from Vivid Legend and Perfect Art, sustained growth type, so probably late developing. Let's see. That's not bad already. That's really not terrible. Guts is only 63. See, like, you can do guts training, and I was hitting 90s all the time, and 63 is his best so far. Which means that as high as his guts rating will probably hit mid-80s. Not terrible. Speed and staying already at 70 is fantastic. Stamina at 64 is lovely. This is Royal Robin from Absurd Dream out of Scabbard. His stats are actually much better than I thought. But again, Scabbard is a broodmare that will always give your foals at least above average stats to some extent if you use her with a good sire. That's why I love Scabbard. She's not the best, but I think she's very reliable with her stats and her consistency. His breaking and feel is whatever. I don't care. Power, that's okay. Not bad. I mean, speed and staying and stamina already at that level should help us out a lot. He runs 9 to 14 furlongs on the dirt. Yeah, let's see what Royal Robin's made of, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get him in a race. He's already B ranked. Art of Crimson, when we first got him, he was D ranked. So the fact that Royal Robin is already B ranked, he has Spurt, his only ability. He is a closer, but I feel like he's going to be much faster than Art of Crimson, so I feel like he'll actually be able to benefit from being a closer. Now, I could have him on balance training like I did with Art of Crimson, but to be honest, I would like him to be a little bit faster. We're going to focus on speed and stamina with him. Because who knows, if he turns out to be better than I think, we could use him as a sire. But he's going to have to do very, very, very well. But as usual, even if I don't plan on actually breeding with him, I can just retire him just to see what his overall eval and classification will be. But these stats are not terrible, especially if he has a late growth type. But they didn't really tell me. I don't remember them telling me what his growth type was going to be. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. Like, I wonder if he's just going to peak quickly. If that's the case, then that would be a little bit disappointing. But Vivid Legend has sustained growth type. or excuse me, Sir Dream was fast, and then Scabbit was average, I think. So this tells me he's actually going to peak pretty quickly. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, let me go check. Let's just see how he does. He runs 9-14 on the dirt, so as usual, we're gonna have to run him on the turf. But since he's already B ranked, we can actually run him in a grade 1 probably soon, right? Yeah, but we'll first of all get him in the open as always. See how he does there. Let's go ahead and double check the growth types. The fact that he's already B ranked, it'd be nice if he could be like an S classification. I don't know though. We'll see. Parents, let's look at Absurd Dream. Like I said, okay, average growth type for Absurd. Thought his was fast. And Scabbit, Sustain. Okay. So, you know, he could... He'll have a year and a half, 2 years, realistically, in this game. So, probably midway through his 4-year-old season, he'll start going downhill. He'll be on the decline. So that's not terrible. We can work with that. Alright, we're 51 minutes into this video. As I always say with my recording, I usually like to do a sync with the audio just to make sure. So I'm going to do one right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And let's see the Spring Mile field. Oh gosh, you would think the game would start giving her better odds considering her performances, but like, nah, man. Articrop's in this field. I mean, it doesn't really matter who's in this field and who's the favorite. We just need to continue to perform better than our odds say. And she's been doing that every single time. She's getting good experience, and once these stats get better, I mean, she's going to be winning these grade 1s. She feels very strong, and I feel like her speed will start to come into play eventually. I don't think she'll be the fastest filly we've had, but I think with her stats being pretty average and her having... This might be the best stamina filly we would have had in this series so far once she hits her peak. I think that's going to help her out a lot, even if her speed is like maybe a mid-70, low 80. I think if she has stamina at the same level, it's going to help us out tremendously. Kramer's King again with the record, blah, 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 blah. Now I gotta work her a lot because again she doesn't break very well, so we gotta work. Gotta work. Okay, don't wait. Oh, she's going too fast. Wait, slow down, please. Thank you. Yeah, she's a little bit tricky out the gate. The braking is a little bit of an inconvenience. Like I do have to really manage it, but outside of that, like she's fine. I tell her to go fast, and then she's like, "Oh, you mean like my fastest?" And it's like, no. Just increase your speed a little bit. But she's been a joy to work with so far. I was gonna say bad positioning soon. I already know it, but let's get her. Let's get her in between horses. 3 furlongs left to go. She's doing well. I guess we're gonna have to move her out. Here we go. Don't block me. Don't even try. Here we go. It's a grade 1. Let's see how she rolls. No Rebo. There goes the field. She is dropping down. She had huge long shot odds here today, but they're stretch bursts. And she's still, again, going to beat out a couple of horses. Every time. Every time she's beating out a couple of horses. These races, game is saying she's supposed to be finishing in last, and she's not. So that's the last grade 1 I'll run with her. I said if she got top 5, we'll keep her going, but she's finishing consistently in these grade 1s, and we're getting very good eval ratings for her. That lets me know like we're really in sync with this filly already. So that's fantastic. Good stuff. Stats still the same. All right. She's raced 13 times already. Let's get her like into some opens. Try to get her second win. She's overdue for that. Art of Crimson, are you still on the decline? Yes and no. But we'll see. Can I even look in the market? No, I don't think so because we have full slots. Yep. Whatever, bro. I think this is Art of Crimson. in the Caesars Cup right now. It should be him. No, it's not. It's Cassius Gal again. Yeah. Long shot odds in is open. Still think we can have a better chance to win in an open compared to a grade 1. Like, these horses should have closer stats to ours. She's carrying amongst the lowest weight. Next to Ruby Dooby Doo. Alright, let's go race and continue to just do well with her. I just want to continue to build on this progress. Perfect start. Alright,
Beautiful start.
okay, let's see. I'm going to try to work her just a little bit here. Not too much, though. See, like, she when I try to get her just to go a little bit faster, she just ends up going the fastest. Is that her temper or her feel? Or is it something else? Like, what category is that where she's not very good at, like, just kind of gradually increasing her speed? Is it the response? It could be a multitude of categories, honestly. But like I said, I mean, it's just the beginning stages of the race are a little bit of struggle for her. Fortunately, she's not going to be running 6 or 7 furlongs very often at all. So, longer races will be okay. Don't block me. Okay, Cassius Gal rolling up here. Here we go. It's looking good. Let's get the jump. Very good run here. Very good run. She didn't have enough stamina to make it through to the end, though. That's the question. She's pushing. Stretch burst, that's going to help us out a lot. Oh, she may get her second win here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's going to be close. Come on, Gal. Finish strong. Is it going to be 12 again? Why am I getting nabbed at the line by 12 horses? That was close. I don't know if we got that or not. Great effort. Great freaking effort regardless. Fantastic effort once again. No, she's going to get it. That's her second win. Let's freaking go. Okay. Okay, let's go. Second win for Cassius Gal. Yes. And considering her odds,
You're the winner.
we might just have to start stacking up opens with her for the rest of her 3-year-old season, to be honest with you. We were supposed to finish... I didn't even know we were supposed to finish 13th. Holy cow. We were supposed to finish 13th in that race. Wow, I thought we were supposed to finish like 7th, 8th. We were supposed to finish second to last, and she ends up getting that win. I'm telling you guys, this filly is going to be something special when she's at her peak. I cannot wait. This is how I felt with, well, Perfect Art. I was a little bit worried about her for like a year and a half. Then she started to show promise. Honeybee, I felt confident with her pretty early on. Cassius Gal, like, I already feel fantastic with her. So, yeah, I think things are looking very good for her. It's her second win, so I'll just continue to stick her in opens really for the rest of this year. Opens and G3s. I think opens for now. Like, if we win like 2 or 3 more opens in a row, then we'll probably move her up to G3s. I haven't been disciplined in doing that. I just kind of bounce around. I'd rather try to stack up more wins with her. Yeah, she's strong in deep stretch, man. She really is. She's a very strong filly in deep stretch. Cassius Gal from Vivid Legend. No, from Crimson Art out of Deer Puffy. Apologize. Crimson Art and Deer Puffy. So that's a good sign to see. That means she may actually, Deer Puffy may actually be a good broodmare for Crimson Art, since I don't want to do any inbreeding. So Crimson Art and Deer Puffy, at least until we get a better broodmare. Could be a decent line to work with for a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, we'll take it, man. Double S on the stretch. We will take a win, her second on the season. Moving on. This could be the last race here for Art of Crimson. Ironically, he's not the favorite. Exciting Trigger is. Well, look at it this way. If we win this, he'll just need one more to get that dirt title. Obviously, I'm going to continue to race him. But if we can't win this, then I think that'll be it. We're the second favorite. Like, we need to win this. I think we can beat we can beat Exciting Trigger if we get the jump on him. Yeah, and that horse is going to be running further towards the front. So, I'll make sure I tail him. And then when we're ready to go, we'll time our spurt perfectly, or right, and get him his 6th grade 1 win, his 5th win on the dirt. Then hopefully try to get him one more G1 after today, and then Dirt Champ and
It's a
retirement.
beautiful night for racing.
But we have to win here tonight. We absolutely have to.
The horses are on the track.
Absolutely have to win. Yeah, it's so weird. Like he's not doing what I thought he would be doing as far as his dominance. And his father has the record here. He still hasn't won this race, has he? I feel like, have we? Can't remember if he won the Cedars Cup with Art of Crimson, but let's hope that this changes. Well, like I said, he hasn't done terribly. He's been relatively consistent, at least recently, in the last year or two, but like I said, still for my liking, has underachieved. Alright, we're gonna drop him down. This should be okay. Now, naturally, because he's just not that fast of a horse, we are going to have to get him going like ASAP, which I need inside leverage to make this work. So, I'm going to have to actually move him up a little bit. Hopefully we can... Who am I looking out for? Exciting Trigger. I got to watch that horse. Like, we need to make sure we get past that horse because we can have a chance to hold off. I think Art of Crimson is strong enough to win races as long as I get him in first by the time we hit the stretch. Slow pace not good. I mean, we just got to work with it, bro. His stamina's looking really good. Very happy about that.
Okay,
I feel good. This feels very good right now. We're going to go ahead and... Where's Exciting Trigger on the inside? Okay, here we go. Got to move him now. Have to get him moving now. Here we go. Here's Closer. Who is this trying to run with us, man? Very good. Let's go. We have smoked the rest of the field. Come on, dig in. Exciting Trigger's coming. Exciting Trigger is coming. Closing the gap. Art of Crimson, he's doing well. He's strong enough. This is what I mean. He stays... When he's out in front, he stays out in front. Really strong. And it's his 5th grade 1. He's going to keep rolling. One more for the Dirt Champ. Let's freaking go. Despite the fact that his stats have... Some of his stats have dropped, he's still able to win. And he wins comfortably by 2+ lengths. That's... I mean, come on, man. Let's freaking go.
Wow.
About time.
Impressive.
About time, man. It's better late than never. But it's another grade 1 win. His 6th in his career. So, like I said, it's not where I thought he would be from Crimson Art out of Scabbit, but can't really complain. Can't really complain. Get him one more, then we'll retire him and see what his breeding eval stats are. So go ahead and run that back and then save it. Another good, that's 2 back-to-back wins. And again, his 6th grade 1. So I really wish he would have turned out to be what I thought. Because most of my foals from Scabbit have always turned out to be extremely solid. Which I guess when you look at his recent record, he is turning out to be very solid. Like, we're finishing consistently in the top 3. You know, we've won several grade 1s at least recently in the last 8 months of this game, so he's doing solid at that point. But I mean, he's 6 years old now. I thought that was going to start happening like last year as a 5-year-old for him. But like I said, he could be extremely late developing. I mean, Scabbit and Crimson Art both have sustained growth types, pretty long growth types. So maybe it's like he's, you know, I don't know. I still feel like this is probably him at his best. But he still could continue to remain strong even until his 7-year-old season. But again, like, I don't really want to run him like that. And I'm also a little bit mad at myself because I'm like, well, he won a lot of his races when I got him basically eye to eye with other horses in the stretch like this. And then he's able to dig in and get past. I feel like I could have won way more races if I would have been consistent in running him like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely feel like we could have won a lot more if I would have been doing that with him from the beginning. I mean, yeah, he blew that field apart realistically. Not like a huge win, but I mean, once he was able to pull away, nobody was close. Like, Exciting Trigger showed a little bit of run in deep stretch, but then eventually tired out. So it's another good win there for Art of Crimson. One more and we get him the dirt title. And then we'll go ahead and retire him. And maybe consider breeding him and Deer Puffy next year. I don't know. I mean, we could. Might as well give it a shot. I mean, I think both of those horses with their stats would be fantastic. Could get a very above average horse with a later growth type, definitely. Yeah, Art of Crimson will have the same growth type as his father, so yeah. Might do that next year. Horse with much better stats earlier on. Hopefully a better leg type. That would also have helped him. Oh, no, he gets it now. I guess I miscounted, which seems to happen more often than not. Well, let's freaking go. I thought we had one more. Quick save. Fantastic. For a horse that's underachieved, I mean, getting the dirt title at this point as a 6-year-old is still okay. I know it's nothing special, like nothing crazy in terms of like Gallop racer, you know, awesome success, but I'm happy considering he's underachieved. I mean, we'll take it. 6 grade 1s. I mean, until his stats continue to drop, I guess what's the point in like not running him anymore? He can still run pretty well. Long Beach Cup, he'll be in the green for that. It's 10 furlongs. What's the point? It's either Super Mile for a turf to try to give him maybe that generalist title, but we have to win several turf races. So. Oh, what to do with you? An open is not going to be any fun. Well, actually, let's go ahead and just watch his stats. He may be on the decline anyways. We'll try him out in this Fur S unless his stats start to drop pretty significantly. Cassius Gal, she is a little fatigued. She's been running a lot lately. But, yeah, we'll get her ready when she's set to go. Grade 2, I don't really want to do that with her. 13. I mean, there's no sense in running her longer for now until her stats actually start to develop. Now they say this grade 1 is actually good, but like I said, I'm not doing anymore. Run her in another open. Top 2 go to the Princess Cup, so maybe that'll be a good step up for her. Can't wait to see where Royal Robin's about. I mean, like I said, I have no expectations with him, so however he does is going to be fine for me. Classifications. Art of Crimson. He's actually up here. Wow. He's at 126. That's not terrible. I just thought he should be so much higher, but I mean, if he continues on this trajectory, even if I retire him, he could still maybe get Horse of the Year, but he would need another big win. Could at least get a dirt title. I mean, a dirt award on top of his title. Yeah, see, stats are starting to drop now. Let's go ahead and retire him. 10 wins, 5 places, 6 shows. So, in 41 meets, he finished in the top 3 21 out of 41 times. It's not even including 4th and 5th with 6 grade 1s. His earnings were nothing impressive. So, you know, average. Very average. But, you know, disappointed. I don't want to say disappointed because I don't want to sound ungrateful. Just a little bit underwhelming, I should say, considering his pedigree. We're going to go ahead and replace him over Mr. T, I guess. Maybe Moon Eyes, actually. I think Moon Eyes has better stats, but like Mr. T was technically the better horse. We'll just go ahead and do Moon Eyes. Hey! Wow, that's higher than I thought, to be honest with you. I knew he was going to be B. For a reason. You have okay stamina. What's your growth type? Sustain? So late? I don't like your power and your braking. Your temper, I don't like either. Your response is good, but like stamina at 64, like we can get that. Blues Bird, what about you? 56. Ugh. Cosmic Glow. Whoa. Early peaker here. Speed and Sting are amazing. The stamina is actually not terrible. The braking is really good. The feel, the guts, and the temper are concerning, though. Front runner, early growth type, Divine Steel. I did say I was considering trying to get maybe a... I mean, now the fillies are popping up, ironically. Like, what is that about? Flaring Bridge, sustained 8 to 12. Light type is all right. Average stats, but nothing special. Big Race, okay. That's an interesting ability. Fresh Devil. Better stats than the other filly I was looking at. Bears, and she's a closer. She'll be fast. Her stamina's average. These fillies are enticing, but like I need stamina. Only one top. Paradise Gem. No abilities. Come back. Oh my gosh. These fillies are not bad. I'm well aware, but like I want stamina. Awful Dream, Inside Attack, Comeback not good, Feeling Temp. Okay. Early growth type 7 to 9. She's limited. Stamina's not good. 69 stam for Big Monster. Now this is better. Early growth type and she has grit. That's a lot better. That's more of my speed. Guts and temper are good. Her braking is good. Her speed and staying aren't fantastic, but I'm not sure, man. Really not sure. Oh, let's see. So, where were all these horses previously? I forgot, though. 2-year-old debuts. Missing Whale. Why have I never heard of this horse? Second Wind? I like this filly. Her stamina's not the greatest, though. That response is solid. Speed and staying are okay. She's very average across the board. She's a front runner. I like some of these fillies. Quiet Bolero. Closer, but 10 to 13 furlongs. Stamina, speed, and staying are all decent, but no abilities. I don't want that. Royal Voice, no. Okay, let's go back up to the top because I do want somebody. Now I think is a good time to get another filly with better stamina. I think I have to focus on the stamina. Filly with the best stamina I'm just going to have to get. Safari Reason, she's 64. Stam, which is alright. In fact, it's not what I want, realistically, but I mean, if I had to pick. Cosmic Glory? You see, I do like Cosmic Glory. I like the response, speed, and staying raw very high. Early growth type, she's a dirt horse. Stamina 64, that's not terrible. Guts is not great. So I would have to do like entrust training with like the foals from her. I do like Cosmic Glory quite a bit. Yeah, Far Reason, she's... I feel like we have horses with those stats. I don't want to do that. Cosmic Glory, I'm looking at... I want stamina as close to 70 as possible, realistically. Only one top? Now, I like her leg type. She runs 7 to 12. I like that distance. And she's a turf horse, early growth type. She has no real abilities, but... I feel like that's decent, but still, we could probably do better, right? Oh, stamina. They have really made it hard to get good stamina fillies here. Big Monster is actually probably the best to do. 9 to 12 on the turf. She's a Proceeder. Stamina's almost 70. This is probably the best bet. And she has grit. We're going to go ahead and get Big Monster. Yep. Alright. Let's see what we can make work with her. Welcome to the club, Big Monster. So, titles for you. We're just going to put you in whatever grade 1s are available and go from there. She's ready. She has the speed to run like 6 furlongs, doesn't she? Well, 70 and 69. She has stamina though. That might help us out. I definitely want to run her in a grade 1 to see how she actually handles that. We're gonna run her in Dublin. I think this will be a good filly to retire. I don't know who I'm probably going to replace Sweet Dream, honestly. So we can finally have a new fresh filly to retire as a mare. That'll be really nice. Let's go ahead and save right quick again. And before we get to our next race, let's go to the pasture and let's look at Art of Crimson's actual letter rankings and see if he'll be worth breeding with Dear Puffy next year. I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if it'll actually be worth it, so... So, Art of Crimson, A eval and S classification. I'm quite surprised. I mean, he did win 6 grade 1s and a title, so that obviously helps out a lot. See, average. Very average. Like, very, very average. I mean, speed is good and guts are good. Everything else is like, oh, it's average. Middle of the road. C stamina. Yeah, there's nothing really to gain from breeding him. Not like I maybe thought there could have been. I know what his stats were. Like, breeding him with Dear Puffy, their stats mirror each other, right? But, I mean, we're not going to be retiring another one of our horses next year, I don't think. So, we'll probably be skipping breeding for a season. And, oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Thought I was I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of young horses, 3, 2, and 2 2-year-olds now. Be a Legend, he'll be racing next year, so we'll work with what we have here. Royal Robin, I'm excited for his debut. We'll get to that very soon. Cassius Gal, her stats still have not changed, but they will. And then a big monster. Finally, I think the filly I've wanted. Her speed and staying or whatever. Like, we have fast sires, so I'm not really worried about her speed and staying not being the fastest. But that stamina is what I wanted. The power, I'm not worried about. The braking is very good for where I want it to be. Her response is not the best, but health, guts, temper, all that is good. And she has grit, so I think we can do pretty well with her, I'm hoping. Title would be great, but most importantly, I'm just going to probably try to focus on grade 1s. I mean, she's a fast peaking horse, so we're just going to stick her to grade 1s, maybe grade 2s, and just try to win as many of those as possible and a title. But guys, Royal Robin from Absurd Dream out of Scabbit is ready to make his debut. He's got decent odds here today. They both have sustained, well, Absurd Dream's growth type is what, average? And then Scabbit is sustained, so yeah, he could turn out to be better than I think. His stats are already okay for a debuting 2-year-old. So he has Spurt, which is good. That's very easy to tap into. Of course, he's got the green and yellow hood with the white shadow roll, and then the purple and green bandages there on the back 2 legs. So Royal Robin, let's see how you do for us, my guy. No expectations with this horse, so however he performs in his career, I'll be okay and happy with, is what I'm trying to say. Perfect partner with the record here, and we're off. He gets out to a decent start. His field has a pretty decent range. I just need to keep him from like being actually in last place. Okay. Yeah, decent start already for Royal Robin. Plenty of stamina still left, actually. My gosh. With this speed and staying, this could really work out for us. I don't know if this gap is going to free up, though. Maybe I should have kept him to the outside. Nope. Maybe we have a chance. Maybe we have a chance. Okay, wait, we really do have a chance. Wow. Plenty of stamina left. Oh, we're going to win this race, aren't we? We're going to win this race with Royal Robin off the rip. The 9 is still trying to come and challenge us. Oh, wow. Royal Robin. This game is so interesting to me. You know, I breed Vivid Legend or excuse me, Crimson Art and Scabbit. Both multiple grade 1 winners. 7 titles for Vivid Legend. You know, and then Art of Crimson kind of underachieves with only 6 grade 1 wins. Royal Robin on his debut already wins pretty easily from Absurd Dream out of Scabbit. Now, this breeding did cost, I think, the 2nd highest we've done on this series so far. It's cost the 2nd highest, so could you imagine Absurd Dream and Scabbit could give us better foals than what I thought we were gonna get from, like, you know, the other breedings we've done? That would be so bizarre to me, especially considering that Absurd Dream's eval and classification is like BS. Scabbit is ASS. You know, I put Crimson Art, who is ASS, Scabbit ASS. Put those two together, we get Art of Crimson. Gets a title, but only 6 grade 1 wins. Like I said, no expectations with Royal Robin. So if he ends up overachieving, that's wow. That'll change quite a bit about my future planning and what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, he had plenty of stamina, man. I love that. That's why I'm trying to get better, stronger stamina horses here, because that's what can happen. You can stay out in front and still have the speed to stay strong in the stretch, and it's going to be hard for the rest of the field to catch you. That's why I'm focusing on the stamina, because it always makes a big deal. You guys have watched, you know, and been there with me through the Gallop Racer 3 live streams. You remember how much we struggled in the beginning of that game, and now we have really, really strong stamina-based horses, and we're winning multiple titles, multiple G1s. We're winning the Dream Cup in that game. Stamina is a big deal, and unfortunately in this game, like, these originals that just the game gives you, their stamina, especially from the filly side of things, is not great. You really do have to breed it in. So I'm happy to see that we're getting somewhere. Even though Royal Robin is technically just from 2 originals anyways, from Sir Dream and Scabbard. But yeah, that's a good first time effort. Now, what was I doing with this training regimen? I totally forgot. Speaking of stamina. Okay, yeah, let's stick to that. I'm very curious how he'll handle a G1. If there's one available for him, let's run him in the Normandy. I know it's 6 furlongs. Let's give him a shot. Based off of that, if he doesn't finish in the top 5, we won't run him in another grade 1. But if he gets a top 5, we'll keep him going. Yeah, good first win for Royal Robin. Very happy about that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying today's episode. Obviously, we're going through that phase of like trying to get our next generation of like top tier horses. So obviously, it's not always going to be a dominance period. You have to rebuild. Big Monster, our newest acquired filly, is up today in the Dublin. She has decent odds. We can certainly win this. So it's a field of 12. She'll be running as a closer. She's the only filly in this field? No, it's her and 2 other fillies. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and run. See how she does first time out. If I get this grade 1 win with her, then I'll see what title we can initially focus on, which I don't know what that'll be.
The horses are on the track.
Here we go. Here we go. Sunny Glory is the favorite. Or not the favorite, but record. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I mean. As usual, Eric just saying random things that partially don't make sense or mostly don't make sense. I mean, what's really new on this channel? I swear to you, I will see comments every now and then like, what is this guy talking about? And then I'm like, okay, you're new here, clearly. You're clearly new. Because, everybody, for better or for worse, knows me, knows how I am at this point. And knows I just say random things sometimes, and they just really don't make sense. She has a lot of stamina left, you see? Lots of stamina. She's taking forever to get the speed, but she gets a revolution already. Oh, let's go. Show me something, girl. Come on. Show me something. She's driving. She's driving. Come on, close them down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be her first grade 1 win off the rip for us with Big Monster. Oh, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Let's go. Good pickup? Question mark. Kind of a sarcastic question, but that's the type of filly I like. She wins her first grade 1. Oh, let's freaking go. I be honest, I wasn't really actually expecting that, but it happened, so like obviously I'm a happy guy. Let's freaking go. Already off to a good start is this gal. Big Monster. I've seen her before. I just didn't really think about actually trying to acquire her. Now we've got her. Now we have got her. Good shot. There we go. Big Monster wins her first grade 1 for us already. Starting off with a bang. Fantastic stuff. She was supposed to finish 7th. She finishes 1st. And it's 6 furlongs on the tough. And an international, mind you. So she's already got, let me see, where should I put this? G1 at 6 furlongs. Obviously, turf. In fact, I'm not going to run her on the dirt. I might as well just say what the distance is. Cool. So, as a 2-year-old, that is fantastic. That's a big win, realistically. That's a huge win for a filly as a 2-year-old. In an international G1, stamina's already at... Oh, I cannot wait. I know she only has 1 ability, but who freaking cares? Like, grit is a pretty darn strong ability still. I'd rather my horse just have grit than have like 3 average or like bad abilities that are hard to tap into. Let's get her in another grade 1, man. I mean, if I can go for like a sprint title, why not? You know what I mean? Alright. That's fantastic start there for Big Monster. Let's freaking go, man. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what we expect to do. And I know retiring her is going to be fantastic for us. Breed her with Crimson Art or Vivid Legend. Probably Vivid Legend, since he has the highest stamina of all the sires. You know, we'll see. Royal Robin's up in a grade 1, his first real test. And he has okay odds. Like, we could realistically win this if I run the race right with him. It's very possible. Very, very possible to win this grade 1 if I run him right. 71 staying in speed, stamina 66, that'll hit 72. Yes, sir. This is what I want, man. I want horses with very good endurance. Speed will always have fast horses. We just need them to have better endurance so they can outlast all the other horses who may be fast but not great stamina. Or whatever the case is.
The horses are on the track.
From Absurd Dream out of Scabbard, I'm just like... Oh, this game is so interesting sometimes when it comes to the breeding. You put two monsters together and the monster foal ends up being, well, like, you know, a dweeb. And then you put two above average horses together and then they create what could be the monster. Like, that's how breeding just works, apparently. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Especially in this game. Like, 2004, I think, is a little bit more cut and dry. Like, you put two good horses together, chances are, as long as there's no bad abilities, the foal will be very strong. But in this game, it's, you know, two really, really strong horses, I guess, don't always match and mesh well together. He's got plenty of stamina left still, man. He really does. Okay, let's get him going. Let's close him down. Here we go. Royal Robin. Let's see what he has in his first grade 1 here. The 10 is just going to fly by us, but Royal Robin still fighting. Very good effort here for Royal Robin. He has so much stamina. My goodness, I can get him started way sooner. He's going to finish 4th in his first grade 1 as a 2-year-old. I cannot believe this horse is already probably going to turn out to be better than Art of Crimson. From Absurd Dream and Scabbard. It doesn't make sense. Floral Song with the record. We're supposed to finish 9th. We finished 4th. Fantastic result. Look at it this way. Crimson Art was better than Absurd Dream for us. And Scabbard. Well, technically we've used Scabbard for both Art of Crimson and Royal Robin. But maybe Absurd Dream and Scabbard are just better to use together. Maybe Scabbard is just not that good to breed with Crimson Art. Maybe they're not as compatible, clearly. That is a fantastic result in an international grade 1 for Royal Robin. Like, what on earth? What on earth, man? Could you imagine? I mean, let's run him in another one, to be honest. I'm going to run him in 7 or 6. Well, 6 for sure. He's not ready yet. Is there a normal grade 1 next month, though? If there is, maybe we'll just do that. No? Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't run him on the... No, he is a dirt horse. I could save him for the Royal Jake Cup. Right? I probably should, because, I mean, winning that would be a big race to win. For him as a 2-year-old, it could give him an award at the end of the year, realistically, so... Wow. Royal Robin, I'm really kind of like shocked. This horse might turn out to be much better than we think. Now, Kesh's Gallop, finally her stats have moved up a little bit. Speed has jumped up 2 points. Stamina's only jumped up 1. Power actually jumped up 3. I mean, I'm not surprised. I know she's going to be great when she hits her peak, so that's good to see. I still have her, as far as her regiment, sorry, on balance for now. Where's the stamina training? Oh, we've gone through some months. Gonna do a little bit of stamina with her, even though I think she'll be fine, realistically. I'm gonna finish the rest of the year with stamina training for her, just to see how that helps, if it does tremendously, and then after that, we'll probably just go back to balance, because like I said, with a horse with very average stats across most of the categories, like, unless there's something you specifically want to really focus on, you might as well just do balance training so all of the stats continue to improve at a pretty good rate. Big Monster's up. She's the 2nd favorite, which means we could definitely win this race for sure. In fact, I should just go for the win. Fresh Devil's going to be tough to beat, but I mean, as a closer too. Timing the spurt is going to be everything here in this race, because Fresh Devil is extremely fast. I think we were looking at that horse in the market, right? Extremely, extremely fast. So, like, I'm going to have to,
The horses are on the track.
I almost feel like I'm going to need to get her going a little bit sooner to create as much space between us and Fresh Devil as possible. Because if that horse is anywhere close to us, with that speed, is probably going to go by us. As good as I think Big Monster can be in this race. I think with the... Oh, Scotch Dancer has the record here. I remember we did do that. Perfect start, no surprise. But seriously, with a closer like Fresh Devil, I think we're going to have to get Big Monster rolling sooner than later to have a real shot. And Fresh Devil, where are you, actually? Okay, at the rail. Maybe that horse will get blocked. That would actually be a blessing. Just get blocked. You know, it happens. It happens to me all the time. So, like, if the AI gets blocked, like, it, you know, that should be okay. I'm hoping that horse is going to deal with traffic on the inside. I really, really am. We can easily win this race. This is like a perfect setup for me. Perfect setup. Now, we're going to get her moving now. Get her moving now. Oh, the favorite's blocked. Favorite is blocked. That's what we wanted. Oh, we got a long way to go, though. What are the 5 and the 3 doing out there? Oh, what happened? Bad spurt? Furlong left to go. Nothing's happening. Bad spurt. Like, me and the favorite, we both botched this race. How did that happen? Seriously? How did that happen? And then she was going to plug... Okay. Obviously, driver error. What? Bad stretch, yeah. So, I got going too late, clearly. She has good stamina for a reason, Eric. You should have gotten going sooner. Duh. Okay. I feel like I ran her the same way in her first grade 1 win, but it didn't work in that race. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, that was kind of a gut check. Well, no worries. She'll still be fine. For sure. Is there anything... She's on a dirt horse, so I'm not going to do that with her. Let's run around the London... Wait, Sunshine S? Isn't that an important race to win for something? I thought it was. I'm going to run it, because I've never done it before. I don't think I have. Sunshine Stakes? Probably should have ran her in the 8 furlongs, but I think she has good enough stats to still run 6. I just started her way too late there. Like, she clearly can outrun those horses if she gets timed right. We're switching gears to catch this gal. Finally, she shows better odds than what has seemingly been the case with her, which means this really should be another win. She's not the favorite, but we can certainly win with her. Stamina is improving. It's already jumped up 1 point from us doing stamina training this month, so that's good. Like, I don't really know what to focus on with her. Clearly her speed is her highest, but I want to make sure that her stamina stays very close to her speed. And then the rest of the stats continue to develop. So I'm probably just going to do stamina and balance mainly. I want to make sure every single filly I have that retire as a broodmare, I want to make sure all of them have very good stamina. Like, I'm not settling for any more gals with like bad stamina. That is not happening. So I think inherently I'm going to do a lot of stamina training with my foals anyways. Well, not my foals, but my 2-year-olds. And as they continue to age, I will continue to do stamina training with them, because especially if they're the gals, because we need that. We can't afford to not have, you know, any more mares with at least a B rank stamina minimum. Like, that's the lowest I'm settling for. I can't do D rank stamina girls anymore, or C. They have to be B and higher. So might as well continue to do that as the training regimen for the time being.
This is where the race is won.
Okay, I do want to poke her ahead of this 4-horse right here. I want to try to, at least. Don't want to get in the lead, just want to get just ahead. But now they're going to start moving, so, I mean, it's fine, whatever. Okay. She's got plenty of stamina left to go. Let's roll with her. Nope, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine. No, Rebo. Kick away, let's go, man. Let's go, girl. Kick away. Good drive and deep stretch. It's just an open, but we need these wins, people. We need these wins. This is going to help her out a lot. It's another win, her 3rd on the season. I figure if we win 1 more open after this, then I'll move her up to grade 3s. That's really what I want to do with some of these horses, especially with these late growth types. Start them out in opens, test them out in a couple of grade 1s, but once they win like 3 opens in a row, move them up to grade 3. After doing that, move them up to grade 2. Then I'll know, okay, we can really hit the grade 1s running. 6, she finishes first. It's another good win there for Cassius Gal, despite bad positioning. And remember, guys, she is from Crimson Art out of Deer Puffy, so this could be a good line to use going forward as well. Possibly, but, you know, we're getting better fillies who will retire as mares with better stamina. That's going to be our main priority. So she's still E-ranked, despite that performance, but I'm not mad at it. Yeah, we're going to just have her stick to stamina for the rest of the year. One more open. I know these grade 2s are here. Let's just continue to stick her in the opens. Make sure that we've nailed this, and then we'll move her up to grade 3. She's got a late growth type, so like we can still do this for another year and a half and be fine. Getting her G1 wins would be nice, but I still don't think her stats are ready for that, so there's no sense in trying to waste time. I feel like I've done that enough with horses in the past, like putting them in grade 1s, just getting decent results, top 5 finishes, whatever, but no wins. Until the horse is ready to really win those races, or at least finish in the top 3 every single time, I'm not going to be doing it too much. I'll test them out in the beginning of their career to see how they level up with the grade 1 horses, but that's about it. We're up with the same gal again, and this should be her 3rd win. I mean, we're not the favorite. We usually never are. That doesn't really bother me. So we should be able to get another win. And then after this, we'll start moving her up to grade 3s. Into her 4-year-old season.
The horses are in the gate.
And I'm hoping on this trajectory, she should have her first grade 1 win between now and like the middle of her 4-year-old season, maybe the later stages of it. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good girl. Alright. Had to burn quite a bit of stamina to get up here, but I think she'll be alright considering. It's an open. I think she'll... Ah, crap. My bad. I think she'll be okay. Okay, now these guys are trying to move here.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, let's make sure we keep her very close to contention. Still feel like I've ran her a little bit hard, so I am a little bit concerned about what she's going to be able to do. But now we can get her moving. Good run. Very good run. Oh, wow. The 6 horse is staying with us. And the 11 is behind. There is stretch burst. It's so easy to get it with her. The 6 is still with us. It's her 3rd open win in a row. She's grade 3 ready. Let's freaking go. Didn't even think I ran that perfectly, but she's proving it. She's proving her worth now already. Oh, yes, that's what I want. Another good win there for Our Lady. Another good win. Very good stuff. Very good stuff there for Cassius Gal. That's her 4th win on the season. Supposed to finish 6th, she finishes first. Like, the odds really don't matter with her. We're going to get it done. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way, man. Big monster. Not the favorite. Has a chance to win. Sweet Kiwi's the favorite today. Okay. Gotta get her going sooner. I waited way too late that last race. Way too late. I'm gonna skip the pre-introduction stuff.
It's a beautiful
Well, actually,
day
never
for
mind.
racing.
I haven't done this race. I actually want to see how the course looks.
The horses.
Cambridge
are on the
Racehorse. You need another grade 1 win, my gal. We got to get this done. Nice track. Nice track. I'm down with it. Sunshine Stakes. Alright, let's get it going. Perfect start. As usual, we're off and running in the Sunshine Stakes. Now, she has plenty of stamina, so I know I can get her going a lot sooner than I have been, for sure. Like 3.5, I probably need to get her moving up, realistically. Which is like, really, like now. Okay, good rhythm here. Good rhythm, still plenty of stamina. Let's go, girl, we gotta drive. We gotta drive.
2 furlongs to go.
Am I really starting her too late still? She gets grit and then like nothing is happening. I cannot believe it. Now can she clap back at these horses in the... Nope, it's not going to be a win unless she gets lucky. Ah, frustrating, man. Still had plenty of stamina. I guess I have to get her in front sooner. Like, I probably have to run her like Art of Crimson. I feel like with her stats, she should be able to close in pretty well, but like it's not really happening. We finished better than what we were supposed to, but I feel like that's a race we could have won. We were right there at the front. Darn. Okay. She's only 2 years old. I mean, it's fine, but still. I think we should have... I thought I should have won both of those grade 1s, so that's a little for me, but... Well, beggars cannot be choosers, I suppose. Power, though. She might be struggling. I didn't even... Duh, Eric. She's probably struggling with those inclines on those... Duh. I'm sure she's struggling. Like, obviously. Didn't even think about that, really. I mean, why does it seem like she's going somewhere and then it's not till she's on the straight? It's because she's struggling. They wanted to run her in 10. I'd rather run her 8 still. Even though I know she has the stamina to run longer, that could help her out a little bit more. Stats are steadily coming along. Power has jumped up another 2 points. So yeah, she's got 16 meets, 4 wins, 5 shows. Stamina's looking where I want it to look right now for her level. Grade 3s are next. So let's get her in this 9 furlong. It's a perfect test to see what she does. I feel like I have good rhythm and sync with her. We just need to just run her right. As usual, we're probably not... Well, I don't know. We may get through the end of this year in this episode. Actually, I should. Yeah, we're already in October. I thought we were, like, still in August. Alright, big monster. Or no, excuse me, catches Gallop. Duh. Middle of the road odds doesn't really matter. I mean, we can win this race. We haven't been favored in any of the races we won with her. So, the odds, not a big deal. But it just lets us know where we are in comparison to the rest of the field. Let's rock and roll, man. I love this filly already. 4 wins out of her 16 starts. So she's a 25% chance of winning when she hits the track. That's pretty darn good for a thoroughbred, man. 25% win chance. With a late growth type. And it's going to get better as she gets stronger. You know what I mean? So... I already feel in good rhythm with her in the beginning stages of this race. I just want to get her right here. Save some grounds, keep her right in the mix with these horses. I mean, this should be a win. This should be a good win for us. I hope. So yeah, I think today's episode has been productive. I've definitely missed out on a couple of wins that I thought we should have had. But for the most part, we've been consistent. Like, we haven't had terrible performances throughout. That race with Big Monster we just ran was a blunder, obviously. That well, not the last G1, but the one before that. That was a blunder, but... Prior to that, I mean, we've been doing what we've needed to do, so I think we've accomplished things for the future. We're always building for the future. It's the main thing.
Show your guts.
Okay, let's go.
2 furlongs to go.
Another Rebo. It's easy money with her, man. It is easy money with this filly. I'm telling you guys, she is going to be amazing. I hope to win as many titles with her as I can. Oh, let's freaking go. I love it. I said it when we were on the backstretch. I'm like, I already feel in good rhythm with her, and there's the result. Catch This Gal is looking strong, man. That's her 5th win. That's her 4th win in a row. 5th win in her career as a 3-year-old. And she wins easily by two lengths. Gotta love it, man. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Gotta love it. Again, that's another replay to watch and save. We're supposed to finish 10th, and this is what I mean. She's finishing above her odds, like, ridiculously. Wait till the stats come in. It's going to be a wrap. I already know it. We're already showing good rhythm, good connection, good fluid motion with her on the track. We just need those stats to really hit their peak. Get close to hitting their peak, I should say. They don't even have to be there yet for us to win probably big races, because she's already winning consistently now with stats in the 40s and 50s. Granted, it's only opens and grade 3s, but it's a sign of things to come for when those stats hit 70s and 80s. Grade 1s, I think, are going to be very, very, very easy for her. Without a shadow of a doubt. I forgot, how many grade 1s did Honeybee win? She cleared double digits, I'm pretty sure. I have to watch back these episodes as usual. I need to be more organized for like highlights and stuff. Going back through the episodes, it's time consuming, to say the least. I swear Art of Crimson needed this leg type. We would have won so much more with him if he was able to run at the front. Him wanting to run as a procedure but not being fast enough to close in was just not a good combination, man. And maybe that's what messed him up. Maybe Crimson Art and Scabbard's leg types, and the fact that he got Scabbard's leg type, or Crimson's I think, maybe that messed him up in reality. That was probably what he didn't actually need. You know what I mean? Yeah, she pulls away easily, man. Of course, we were on a revolution, but like, she's been doing that. Let's go. Catch this gal. I named her that for a reason. Like, usually when I name my horses something that's not unique, or something that's, I would say, maybe more on the unusual side, it's because I feel the horse is going to do that. If I name a horse Catch This Gal or something, usually it means I do have faith that the horse is going to be able to pull away a lot and winning by a couple of lengths on a regular basis. And it's like, catch her, man. Seriously. Because she is strong at the front. She's very strong at the front. 5th win. 17 races. She's finished in the top 3 at least 10 times. And that's... she's doing well. Another grade 3. King Cup Autumn. She's not ready for that. I'm not going to do it, as tempted as I am. Empress Cup, again, I don't think she's ready, but she is doing better. Wild Champ. These are so tempting to do with her, man, especially as a 3-year-old. Her stamina's not ready for that 11. I don't want to run her in 10. The thing is, do I really think I can win this race with her stats now? I would need like a revolution in like a perfect conditions. I'd stick to grade 3s. I'm going to be patient. I know some of you may be thinking, put her in the grade 1s. I'd rather win. I'd rather get her a lot of wins and then eventually move her into grade 1s once I know she's ready. Don't want to continue to put horses in G1s that aren't going to win them or at least finish in the top 3 too long. So we're up with Royal Robin in this World J Cup. And we have a chance to win it. Like a really good chance to win it, actually. We are sitting here as the 4th favorite? No, 3rd? Let me see. No, we're sitting here as the 2nd favorite for this World J Cup. This is big for Royal Robin. If he ends up winning this, it's like, what on earth is happening in the Gallop Racer world, in my game? His stamina is definitely going to hit 70, mid-70s, which will be nice, very nice. Like, his stats are average. They're not great, but, I mean, for what we need right now, his stats are very average. Above average. He doesn't have one really bad stat. Especially since he's still able to run against these horses with better stats in these type of races. I think Royal Robin is fine. And what's better is I've had no expectations for him. So, you know, whatever success we achieve, I'm going to be happy with regardless.
The horses are on the track.
Royal Robin, my boy. Let's try to get you your first G1, man. This would be big. This would be a big grade 1 win. This could give him an award as a 2-year-old for sure. Let's see how you do. Ah, not a good start. We'll work with it. Okay, we're here in Chicago, and we're off and running. Royal Robin is the 2nd favorite in this field. The stamina's good, so he's going to be able to save a lot of ground like we need him to. I forgot who the favorite was. Who is it? Spinning Juke. Forgot. Gosh darn it. Main Nova, Floro, Furl, Even? Maybe? Eden? I mean, I don't even remember who the favorite was. It doesn't matter. I just want to try to win. Saving a lot of stamina, as always. I love it. Main focus of this episode, stamina. Main word used in this episode, stamina. Main annoying thing for maybe some of the viewers, hearing Eric say the word stamina. Now, I don't really like what's happening right now. I feel a little bit stuck. I need to get through. Thank you. We need to punch through right now because we're actually working from a way back. If I can send him to the inside. We bumped. He's okay. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Let's drive. Gotta get him on the whip now because we got a long way to go. He's got plenty of stamina. I know I said it again. 2nd favorite. Can he close down? Come on, Royal Robin. Show us something, man. Furlong left to go. Nope. Messed it up. Messed it up for him. That's my bad. He's still finishing okay, but I messed that up for him. Oh, darn. I totally messed that up. We needed to get going a lot sooner. Way too much left in the tank. But we had to navigate through traffic. I kind of fell asleep there. That's my fault. Bad stretch, I know. Darn it. That was a wasted opportunity. We really could have won that easily, I think. I messed that up. Fell asleep a little bit. We had to navigate traffic. It was too late. We needed the jump on those horses for sure. See, that's the thing about grade 1s. I don't want to have performances like that. I think other races, they'll be easier to win at lower levels. She moves down to D rank finally, though. This gal, which is good. Like I said, she's coming along. So, bro, Robin, my bad, bro. I messed you up there. It's my fault. We'll get you going again here. Another grade 1 whenever it's available to us. Jupiter S or the Sunrise. We're going to do the Sunrise. That should be an easier grade 1 to win, realistically, which will help. Alright, so we should have 4 more races left in this episode. And then that'll close out another year. Gallop Racer 2003. It's a lot easier to get through the years because you can only race with so many horses. I do like that, so. Big Monster, she's up. Not even the co-favorites. Floral Song, again. Floral Song. I'm so sick of seeing this horse everywhere. We have a chance to win. We need to get the win. But I need to keep an eye on the 4. And I need to start her sooner. I've been starting her way too late. We're back in Europe again, right? Another international race. Are we in Europe? I forgot. I probably should have checked, right? I probably should have checked, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're definitely in Europe, I think. So we're just going to need to make sure that we get her going properly, because she has a lot of stamina for a reason. I don't know why I'm getting her going so late. I'm just paranoid about gassing a horse out, but if a horse has decent stamina, I need to take a chance of getting them going early, because they can still hold out to the end if they run the race right, and if I run them right.
Okay, this is...
And like, it actually takes her a little bit of time to really get up to her top speed. Gosh dang it, these horses just keep getting in my way, bro. It's so annoying. Like, I need to get her moving now. She has plenty of stamina. We need to be challenging. You're fine. You're fine. We gotta be challenging now. There's Floral Song. Taking off. Is that horse really gonna keep that speed the whole time? Here comes the 7. No. How did I go from winning a G1 with Big Monster to now struggling? She's gonna get caught. It's the 3rd place finish, which is where we're supposed to finish. But that's not what I want with her, man. These are G1s we should be winning, but these are also internationals. Maybe I should... Secret Partner sets the record. Fast pace, no kidding. Bad stretch again. I won her first race with her on a similar course. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with her now. I have no idea. I start her late, she doesn't catch up. I start her early, she gets past. Like, huh? I have no idea what I'm doing wrong with this gal, but like, I don't want to keep... That's... She really should have 3 G1 wins right now. No, 4. Those last 3 I ran with her were all messed up because of me. Look at that temper and guts, though. My gosh, man. I mean, we need something with her. Her stats are good enough to retire her regardless of what she does, but still. Philly Cup? I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's an easy grade 1 to win. I don't want to do any more of these other ones. Let's just put her in the Philly Cup. Win that, get her 2nd grade 1. But this should be everybody's last races. Maybe Cassius Gal can run in another G1 or be another G3 before the end of the year. But this may be the last 3 of the episode. So. I just always wish I could have those races back. It's one thing if we're just outclassed. It's another if I'm just doing something wrong in the stretch. Like, I just don't understand what. I felt like I've been running her the same. Except for, you know, trying to start her earlier or start her later. But everything else prior to that has been the same. And just like, she's not kicking in, really. She's staying up at the top. Not kicking in. Cassius Gal, grade 3. Odds don't really matter. They really don't. Not with her. Big Monster, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have no idea. I think she's good enough to win those races, but maybe not. No, she should be. She's definitely good enough to win those races. I'm doing something wrong in the stretch. I just have no idea what it is. Whatever. Let's just try to win her the Philly Cup once we get there, and then she'll be okay. Now, Cassius Gal, we gotta get you to the front. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad I can push her pretty heavy and like she doesn't get too gassed because her stamina's... It doesn't look like it's good because it's only in the 50s now, but once she hits her 70s and 80s, her stamina's going to be very close to it, so she's actually okay for what it's worth. Yeah.
5 furlongs to go.
Need to look at Big Monster in a little bit more detail after this race. Need to see one of her categories maybe I'm thinking is something that it's not, and I'm not running her accordingly to it. Stamina's alright here. Not perfect, but I mean, I think it's okay. We can try to... Okay, I need some space. There we go. You're not going to block me. Good drive. Good drive. And again, we get closer. And again, we get closer here with Catch This Gal. We just have the 4-horse to catch. There's a late surge coming from the 10, and we get Stretch Burst. That puts it away. It's another grade 3 win. Catch This Gal is on her way, man. She is on her way to being a Hall of Famer. I already feel it. I already feel it. Even though, like, is there even a Hall of Fame in this game? I swear, like, Vivid Legend should have been in the Hall of Fame. We got him, like, 7 titles. He had, like, what, 20 grade 1 wins? No Hall of Fame. So, I don't really know how it works in this game. It should be there, but I swear, like, he wasn't in the Hall of Fame. I'll have to check our titles. Maybe I did get it, and I'm just misremembering, but I don't know. And she was supposed to finish 12th. She finishes 9th. I mean, she finishes 1st. Like, this gal is amazing right now, man. Last replay I'll save of her until, you know, she starts getting G2 and G1 wins. But this is good to show the progress, man. When I put her highlight tape together, which will probably be months in the future in reality, it'll be good just to see how she progressively continued to get stronger and stronger as she got older. She's still only 3 years old right now, which is actually crazy. Like, usually foals from Crimson Arc don't start to show this type of success until they're like later into their 4-year-old season. So technically speaking, she's like a year ahead of schedule, which is really, really good, obviously. Sooner she starts winning bigger races, more titles, everything. She could... I would like to at least retire her at the minimum, excuse me, if I could speak, you know, correctly. Eval S would be nice. Classification double S. That's ideally what I'd want for her. I think she's capable of that, clearly. Where is she? Okay. Beautiful run. And again, her leg type makes it so easy to just get away. Closer is perfect to tap into. And actually, Closer with a mid-runner leg type, or mid-leg type, however you want to say it, that's actually a pretty dangerous combination because it's very easy to get into first. And then every time I do that, Closer activates. Whether that's the actual definition of how it works doesn't matter. It's the fact that every time I do it like that, it works for her. So, like, that's a really good combination. I think that's going to help us win so much with her. Yeah, the gals are doing very well. The boys have been underwhelming, I think, in this series for sure. But the gals, for the most part, have always done much better than our, you know, our colts. So I'm not complaining because, I mean, we need the fillies and the mares to be stronger for breeding. We do need them to be stronger. It's so easy to find a strong colt in this game. It's not easy to find a really star elite mare that you can use to get as many foals as you can from her. So Catch This Gal, another great result, another win. She's still getting better. That's her 6th win. She has a 33% chance to win out of 18 starts. That's pretty darn good. And we've won. I mean, we're just back to back to back. Now, there's another race I can do with her, another grade 3 or a grade 2. Or the Winter GP. She's not ready for that. The China Mile? That's tempting. I know a grade 2 would probably be better, but oh, the China Mile is so tempting for her. Let me look at her stats again. We have to be realistic here. Is she going to win the China Mile with these type of stats? Probably not, right? Not yet. I think next year it could be a possibility because her speed should be closer to 70, if not in the 70s. Then she has a chance. She's proven she can win grade 3s. Let's just put her in a grade... I'm playing it safe with her. I'm playing it safe. I think it's going to work out best in her favor if we continue to just be patient, take our time, move her up gradually. Like I said, she's really already a year ahead of schedule. So next year, I know she'll be winning a grade 1 at some point. Big Monster in the Philly Cup. We should be the favorite. We are, and I should win this. But let me check her stats. What am I doing wrong? So speed and staying is okay. Like power is not great. Maybe the power is messing us up. Oh, the response. I keep forgetting her response is really bad. That's why it's taking me longer to get her going in the stretch. Ah, okay. Duh. Well then, let's get her going a lot sooner. Save her stamina, get her going a lot sooner. Especially on the whip too, maybe? Because like when I'm just using the reins, she still doesn't even get up to maximum speed. I have to actually whip her for her to be at her fastest. Like most of our horses, we're able to get them going on the reins closer to their max speed and they're fine. But with her, like she's only getting up to like 85% without the whip. So that's different. I haven't had a horse like that in a while. Very easy, calm gal to work with. So of course getting perfect starts like we've been getting is easy to do. Yeah, we gotta get her going sooner. She has the stamina for it. I think I'm still just kind of acting in a little bit of a paranoid mindset. I'm gonna do another sync up after this race just to make sure the audio and video are fine when I get to editing. She's quite the ways back. This is fine. This is okay. Easier G1. We're not in the special category. I should be able to get the win here.
Okay, this is where the
Now we get her moving now because again, I know she's gonna have a long way to go. And her response is a little bit slow, but we can get her moving now. Gotta work her a lot. You see how much I literally have to work her on these reins. Oh, there it is. Don't get in my way. Good. Good run. Ah, that one horse is taking off on us. Who is this 12? It's another blundered race. I cannot believe it. Why is this happening, man? It has to be her response that I'm not doing well with. Oh, that's giving me a headache, man. I won her first race in a pretty tough international grade 1, and now I just cannot do it. Oh my gosh, bad stretches. Like, am I still getting her going too late? Is that really it? She's not getting up to maximum speed. Do I have to whip her sooner? Maybe. Oh my gosh. I mean, she's finishing well, but like she should really be 5 for 5, right? She should be 5 for 5 right now. I am totally blundering these races with her. Like, why? I don't. Oy. That's frustrating, man. I don't want the end of the year like that with her, but like I'm not getting it right. Running her in a grade 3. I gotta get the stretch down. So 3 more races and then we're done. I have to get her stretch down. Be a lot easier to do when I'm not as pressured about trying to win a grade 1. So I'm gonna drop her in class. Try to get her going a lot sooner. See if that makes a huge difference. And just be very mindful of that. Anyways, it's a grade 2 for Catch This Gal. Odds don't really matter as always. Aunt B's in this field. Gonna be tough to beat, but could you imagine if Catch This Gal was able to beat Aunt B? That'd be pretty freaking amazing, right? Considering where her stats are, right? You know, where they're at right now. If we beat Aunt B, that'd be amazing. I have to do another sync up. Keep forgetting. I cannot believe I've like literally blundered 4 G1s with Big Monster. Like that's so annoying. And I know it's because of her response. If she had a response like Vivid Legend, we're 5 for 5 with her. I just didn't think it would become a problem because I won that first race so easily. And now it's like I can't even get back into the rhythm of what I did in that first race. I can't figure it out, but hopefully I will sooner than later. Is that Blues Breeze? No, who is that? It's 4 horse. Mental Power. Ah, that guy.
Okay, this is where the race
Anyways, Catch This Gal. We need this grade 2 win. Stay up and good running. She's fine. 13 is absolutely shooting up like a cannon. We got plenty of stamina left to go, but you have a long way to work. Closer, this is what I mean. I can tap into closer with her every time at the front, man. Every single time. I'm not even going to put her under the whip yet. The 3 is on the inside coming. We're going to hopefully... overwhipped. Oh, no. Stay strong, girl. Please stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. 3 is going to get us. Maybe. I think 3 just got us. Oh, bro. I messed that up. That's still a good result regardless. Like, whether we win or lose, that should have been a win for us. I messed that up, though. Overwhipped and should have gotten her going on the whip a bit sooner. She fought back, but... Aunt B, that's... The fact that we're finishing in a photo finish with Aunt B for this 3-year-old filly who has stats in the 50s and 40s still for the most part, that's pretty freaking incredible. And we were supposed to finish 8th. Catch this gal is going to be amazing within, I would say, 8 months to a year's time. She's going to get her first grade 1 as a 4-year-old, like 100%. I know it's coming. I'm going to put her in more grade 1s next year. The fact that she was able to finish like that in a grade 2, she's definitely, like, she's almost ready. She's almost ready for sure. These are her stats, and she almost beat Aunt B. I messed that up. That should have been a win, realistically. Could run her again, win her GP. That would serve no purpose. She'll be done for the year. Very good year for her. I'm very happy. We have 2 back-to-back G1s to close out. We're going to do another sinking here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And let's get to the last 2 grade 1s for this episode. Last 2 races. We've raced a lot today, but I think we've achieved success where we needed to. Granted, I've messed up quite a few races, but... yeah, she's the favorite as she should be. Yeah, guess I need to get her on the whip sooner. That's so crazy to me. But, I mean, with a response rating of 26, I think that does make sense. Like, she's not getting to her fastest, so she's getting beat out. She's getting beat by other horses that are running at their fastest in the stretch. Like, I'm not really giving her a chance. Because she needs to be a lot further back than this. My goodness. It took her quite a while to drop back. Quite a while. I hate when they box me in. I swear, like, the AI were programmed in this game to just make racing harder for us, like, as far as them being in the way. Not them actually being tougher or more challenging. They just move in the way. That's what the game thinks making it harder requires. And it's like, it doesn't make it harder. It makes it annoying and obnoxious, really. I can't go anywhere with her. Like, is this gap open? Okay, it is. Thank goodness, man. But we have a long way to go. What is even going to free up for us? I don't like this at all. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean. Just in the way. That could have really ruined our race. If I lose a grade 3 with Big Monster, I'm going to be pretty cheesed. I'm not going to lie. Come on, dig in. She's got a long way to go. Is she going to be able to catch these horses? Come on, get there. Get there. Thank goodness she just has good stats, so even if I can't win a lot with her because I'm messing it up. It's been D on the stretch. Oh my gosh. When am I supposed to be getting her going? Sooner, clearly, right? Way sooner. I've been a little bit... Those were 2 races we were kind of unlucky. Royal Robin's the favorite in the Sunrise Stakes as a 2-year-old. From Absurd Dream out of Scabbit. To think, he's already the favorite. I know he's probably going to have a faster growth type than Art of Crimson, but come on, man. I really have like a headache from what has happened with Big Monster. I swear I'm trying my best to run her the way I ran her in the first grade 1 we did with her. I feel like I'm trying that and it's just not working, and I know it's something that's not going right with me. Like, she can't get going later. That's not that she doesn't, for whatever reason, she can't make that work. I'm trying to get her going soon, and then it's still not working. Now, that race we had traffic. I mean, my goodness, that is... She should really be 6 for 6. That's so... that's really annoying. I'm sorry. That's just... Obviously, partially it's my fault. A lot of it's my fault. But it's still annoying that, like... There's something that you have to do with her. I guess that's the that's the catch. With her stats being pretty darn good. That's the catch. That response rating is messing me up. It has to be. Because any other horse with those stats, we're winning on. With a decent response rating. The fact that she has 26 response... Yeah, I guess I have to get her out in front at the right time with the right amount of stamina and have her keep it.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Anyways, can we even fit through this gap? Like, my goodness, I feel like this is happening every race. I mean, these horses are proceeders. I have to run them where I'm running them. I don't really have a choice. Let's go.
2 furlongs to go.
Come on, Royal Robin. You got a good run here, man. Nope, dig in. Come on, dude. Dig in. There we go. There we go. Show us that pedigree, man. This makes me feel a lot better. Royal Robin is a 2-year-old that's going to get his first win in the Sunrise Stakes. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe Absurd Dream and Scabbard have given me a better horse than Crimson Art and, like, Scabbard. It must just be the compatibility, clearly. I know that's a thing, I just haven't paid attention to it as much, because usually when I breed good horses together in this game, we get pretty good horses, right?
Impressive power.
Royal Robin! I have no expectations with this guy, so the fact that he's already doing this as a 2-year-old is amazing. I'm here for the ride as always. I am here for the ride. Imagine Royal Robin actually becomes my best original colt, since all of our others have been mediocre to an extent. Like Mr. T was solid, but he didn't do like great. He won a couple of grade ones, but Royal Robin is already looking like being our best. Royal Robin and Cassius Gallop are both doing fantastic. Big Monster, I am just dropping the ball with, and it's like it's bugging me. As happy as I am for that race for Royal Robin, of course. It's like Big Monster, I'm blowing chances to make her even better for breeding. So I'm disappointed in myself to that regard. So like I'm hurting to an extent, possibly. She still has good stats, so I feel as long as I can eventually get some grade 1 wins with her, try to get her a title, we'll be okay. She still is only 2 years old. I think she's going to peak early. She'll be on the decline right about the time she hits 4. So like her 3-year-old season, I have to figure it out, like, immediately. And I still think it's part of just getting her going sooner, but again, lap traffic has not been kind to us in some of the races. Just the horses in front of us, the gaps, the lanes, and then, like I said, I guess I've just been starting her too late, and I haven't been whipping her soon enough. That I think is also a problem. Like, she's not going to get the signal to start going faster because her response rating is only 26. I know all of this, I'm just not putting it all together in the race. I'm not going to lie, though, in this race of Royal Robin, as we hit this final turn, I was a little bit worried that we were going to be a little bit stuck there. But, he fought through. He fought through in the stretch and pulled away, clearly, with no revolution. Good drive. Good stride. Look at his stride. Other horses seem to be taking... Oh, my goodness. Amazing. Amazing first win there as a 2-year-old for Royal Robin. No expectations. Extremely happy. That's the result. It'd be awesome if he could get a 2-year-old award for that, but we'll see. So that was the Sunrise at... was that 8 furlongs or 10? That was 8, right? I think. I'll double check. Royal Robin, he gets 124 for 2-year-olds already. That's decent. And Big Monster drops off. Well, was she even up there to begin with? Maybe she wasn't. I thought she was. She definitely was. When I won that first grade 1, she fell completely off the board, I think, at some point. Oh, no, she's still there. Never mind. I had to scroll down. 122, so not terrible. No awards for us as our beauty value, of course, World Classic. Oh, yeah. It's the same horses all the time. Same horses all the time, man. But it's fine. Perfection. Or this is Be a Legend. Okay, so Be a Legend. He'll be making his debut this year. 4-star potential, 5-star finesse, 5-star toughness, 4-star discipline. He's from Vivid Legend out of Honeybee. Only 4-star potential. That's a little bit concerning, but, you know, maybe it'll be alright. Be a legend. Parents didn't have any hoods. I could give him a hood. I kind of want to, but maybe not. It hasn't really been... I don't know if that'll work out for us or not. I really don't know. Oh, I'd like to, but Royal Robin has already got the hood going on. We'll keep Be a Legend to this. Honeybee, does she have a Shadow Roll? I can't remember. I can't even remember if my filly had a Shadow Roll or not. It's pretty bad, Eric. It's pretty bad. I'm just checking right quick, so bear with me on my computer, because I have her screenshots or thumbnails somewhere. Just drawing blanks. It's late. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, so my brain is functioning at a limited capacity. I swear she had a Shadow Roll, and no, she did not. Okay, no Shadow Roll, so it's fine. I guess we'll keep him without one too. I guess we'll keep him pretty basic. I don't really like doing that too often, but if the parents really don't have anything, I mean, maybe we'll give him the Shadow Roll, actually. That's why I do in Gallop Racer 3, right? Honeybee, she was green and yellow. We could give him a yellow Shadow Roll or a green one. Maybe green or yellow? Be a Legend. Nope, let's do yellow. That makes sense. And we'll have his tack be the same as his mother. Black and yellow. Well, black and yellow or the green and yellow. We'll do the opposite. His mother had predominantly yellow bandages with the green stripes. We'll give him predominantly green with yellow. I think that looks good. Yeah, Be a Legend. I'm happy with that look for him. You guys know me. We're just gonna do guts training, honestly. So I'm hoping he will be good, but I'm learning to still reserve my expectations until we really see them on the track. He should be decent. He should be good. I don't know how good he'll actually be in reality. We'll just have to wait and see. Honeybee and Vivid Legend were both very easy to work with, so I don't imagine he'll be a headache for me. He shouldn't be a headache. Oh my goodness, go, 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 go! What was happening? My analog stick just like stopped working. 96 is a good start for Be a Legend. Alright, we'll take it. Well, I think we've done relatively well today. I'm still upset at myself for messing up those grade 1s with, you know, Big Monster. Is his guts rating is holy cannolis. I mean, I'm not really surprised. His guts rating jumped up a lot from that session already. That's pretty good, obviously. Let's get everybody booked for their next time out. Big Monster, I'm so sorry. I'm messing it up with you. Like, I'm really messing it up. I'm easy grade 1s. I'm just blowing, and I know it's that response rating. Her stats are good across the board for the most part. Gotta get her going sooner. So sorry. I have to stick her to grade 3s. Fortunately, there's not a lot of grade 1s in the first 4 months of the year, so hopefully I can get her dialed back in, and then we'll explode with the grade 1s with her over the summer. Royal Robin, you get your first grade 1 win. 8 furlongs for the sunrise, man. You are already 1/6 of the way to the Dirt Champ title. From Absurd Dream out of Scabbard, only with Spurt as an ability. This game is so interesting sometimes with how the breeding works with horses, their eval, their classifications, their potential. It's all very interesting, man. Can only run him in an open dirt race. Wait, no, he should be able to run it oh, he's not 4. I thought he could run into February. Yes, it's a little bit disappointing. Or do I just wait till March? No Dirt G1s. I can't run them in squat, man. I have to stick them to opens until probably May. Cassius Gal. She's coming along, guys. I know it doesn't look like much, but she is coming along. The grade 1 win is happening this year in her 4-year-old season. Her stats don't tell you that, but I'm telling you, it's coming. Me and this gal are really in rhythm together, so I don't want to do I don't want to do like 11 or 12 furlongs unless it's a qualifying race, but I'm not really looking into that. I'll probably do a grade 3. I think it's think that's a little bit better for her. Unless there's something... Yeah. No grade 1s. We're going to do a grade 3 with her. Just run her with the 4-year-old. No. Handicap. Maybe not. Okay, we can run her in this one. That's fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude today's episode. Appreciate you guys that supported the channel. As always, I am freaking tired and I'm actually hungry and starving. So I'm going to eat something here. I'll probably plan on sleeping in. I'm able to do so today, fortunately. So go ahead and do that. Appreciate you guys that support on the channel. As always, don't know what else to say. Disappointed in myself for Big Monster. Again, just... Hopefully I get it together with her with these grade 3s and whatever is available in the beginning of the year. And then we can start to try to win out as many grade 1s because I think she's going to peak at the end of this year. So we'll have to win as many as we can. A title I think is going to be hard. I can try to go for maybe mid-champ or something like that. It's possible, but because I've messed up 4 grade 1s already, I don't really know. She has one. Let's just try to do as well as we can with her. And most importantly, we're going to retire her for her stats. Like, she is actually a horse I want to retire like as soon as she hits her peak. Just to do it. You know, I would like to try to get a foal from her sooner than later because that stamina is, I mean, everything except for her response is nice. And in fact, if I breed her with Vivid Legend, since he has like a 90 response, it should help out a lot. It should help out a lot. We can get rid of that 26 pretty quickly if I just breed her with Vivid Legends. So, 93 guts. Like she's going to be solid for us, hopefully, as a broodmare. I hope her and Crimson work well together. Until next time, Horse Racing Gamers signing out. Hope you have a great, fantastic day. I shall see you all later, and goodbye.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.